All right, let's do.
Huh? It's the weekend. I hope it's been good for you. Let the show begin.
Bubba.
Have a cup of coffee.
Hmm? All right, mister. We're playing this mutant game again.
Only while the trailer's playing. Hell, Apex
Only
Comics
from
and
Rampart Studio. Oh, Rampart. Sorry.
Rampart. Yeah, not Ramfart. Or, yeah. Eric and Boyd in the house. Hell, Eric Howdeer
Hail, Eric.
6480 in the house. And Apex
Elder,
Comics so
elder,
far.
elder.
Just a flood of talent coming in here. So, welcome to your weekend. It is Saturday.
Yep.
My Friday night consisted of being on with Janet from another planet. Try not to say too much, we didn't get too in depth with the political thing. It was kind of mild compared to the week before.
Yeah, I popped in for a couple minutes before bed. Just to
I saw that.
You guys were talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fembat, Volume 1, yes, indeed. And Carrie in the house, or Savaloy. Hey, I saw a handsome hawk on Insta.
Oi,
and Carrie asked if I did see your Instagram pictures, which I will show right now, as a matter of fact.
Mm-hmm.
She sent me a picture of the Lady Hopper round that she had done, plus
oh yeah,
drawing.
And the bomb one too. I like that one a lot.
Yes, the bomb one with one of my latest, newest characters that I created.
Mm-hmm.
A month or so back.
I thought that one came out really nice.
There we go. Yeah, with the momentum little fuse bomb.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Yeah, look at there.
Very nice.
That's cool. And being this time of year, it's almost like a Christmas ornament, but scary.
Oh yeah. Ooh, that's a good idea, right? Do a Christmas ornament of that at one point.
And have the little fuse hanging out of it, you know?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That would be cool.
The character is Ember, which I think Carrie named Ember. Great name for a character. There she is right there. I was
Well,
thinking Devil's Child for that character, but yeah, it could be Ember or the Devil's Child. I don't know. We'll see.
oh, hell, Apex. Yeah, that Dave Stevens yesterday was a lot of good stuff.
Yeah, it's hard to beat Dave Stevens, you know. Dang, that reminds me, I need to do some Devil Flyer character fan art, especially for Silver Boa. Yeah. You like Ember? Yeah. Yeah,
I
Ember's
like Silver Bullet.
I've created several new characters through doing these sketch cards and uh you know, brought life to some old ones like Armor here, and he didn't even have a name. And I said, well, I might as well call him Armor. I know there's an X-Men Armor character, uh, but you know, it's up for grabs, right? Armor, anybody can use that. Expounding on characters like this, maybe a little tweak there, a little difference in costume than I've done him before. There's the Great Silence, which would probably have a story all of its own. Some of these may be one and done characters, and some of them might not be. You know, it's we'll see. I'm passing up some of the non-character ones, but definitely concepts that I've developed while doing these sketch cards. Just stop sharing screen there and get that out of the way. Armonaut, yeah, that's good. Enforcer Inc. Yeah,
Armor, yeah, Armor.
Armonaut,
Not
that's a
bad.
great name. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Devil Child has potential, absolutely. You know, and you know, Devil Flyer, Devil Child. You know, who knows? Uh, Entropy here. That this one, he's the character that's going to make an appearance in Shadow Kiss, sort of my Ninja Whisper type character in her story in Momentum Unlimited Future Visions. So it'll be a story just set slightly in the future, just slightly in the future, because with Devil Flyer, all the tales for right now are set slightly in the past, and we're leading up to the present for the climax, right? And then once we reach the climax, then we will be at the present point, right? So the Shadow's Kiss and Entropy shows up in that story. You know, you'll hear sort of an inner dialogue of her. I've been talking about this for a while. She's retreated or went to Italy because I wanted a very scenic place for where she is, you know. And I needed a character that had a specific uh, power. And when I created Entropy, it was like, that's it. He's going to be the character that's going to be in that
You get
story.
too
So
bad.
creating some of these characters have furthered along some of the stories. You know, I know who's going to be in it now. You know, because now I've got the character created that fits. I'll have to look, Carrie. I'll have to look as far as I'll have to look. You know, I have to download them and I'll have to see what the DPI. They look good. I'll let you know real quick. I sent Apex a clear pick too, in case he wanted to add to the campaign page. Yeah, yeah. I'll have to save them and then see what quality they are, but I'll let you know. You know, and I've taken old characters like Spore, done him. Now Shadowhawk didn't like his name, but you know, I was calling him Redshift just because of what's his name, Eric, and not Eric and Boyd, but another Eric. Characters I haven't done much with, Mudball. There's, more in the scratch art era when I was doing scratch art, because I was really thinking, really got into scratch art for a while and thought it would be different to do. And eventually, I've got enough sheets I could do that. In fact, when I first started on topic lists, I don't know, over 3 years ago, I was going on there and I was doing some scratch art stuff, something different, I doubt Jason and Luke even remember that. Ghoul here, finally named that character there, which he's got two hands holding his sword there, but Ghoul is known for having his left arm chopped off right here. He's just got a stub. But how did he get the stub? And new characters like Minefield. New character there. He's going to be and sometimes coloring these characters for the very first time, like Slaver. I don't know if that'll be final colors or not, but I need to find a good maroon. I really like maroon, a lighter, and the Bog of Tweeka's World there. Ugly Bog, maybe. That's what.
I know where to put.
It's wild what just pops into my head sometimes. And then sometimes it's a different process. I will add your Fembat to my campaign page over the weekend. Okay, cool. Carrie's going to be up on the Fembat campaign. I know she's excited about that, and I'll check the DPI of
that's cool.
Your images and try and put those up on my campaign as well. The Lady Hopper and the new one. I guess I should have showed the Lady Hopper too. I'm doing a live stream later tonight. Eric and Boyd says, if anyone's interested, we'll ink a couple of sketches I penciled some time ago in general chat. Yeah, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna draw some. And if any of you guys want to come in and draw here in a minute, I'll drop the link. Here's a new character, Strata. Don't know about the coloring on him, but use different earthy or fleshy type tones for that. Quagmire there. He's quite busy.
Okay.
Shriek, found a name for this character of mine. Blitzkrieg, we named her.
So I don't know what's going on with my phone.
Well, we're still using StreamYard. They kind of tricked me, Shadowhawk. They said, you got 1 day left, and I didn't. I should have just canceled it. Followed my instincts and said, no, 11 o'clock. Probably need to do it by 11 o'clock, cancel it. They told me I have 1 day left, which I guess they were counting that day. And I was going to cancel it. It's like, if I've got 1 more day left, I'll use it,
Right.
And so the next day they're trying to bill me for the big tier. So right now they're just trying to go to my bank and go to my bank and go to my bank and go to my bank. And there's nothing in there. At least there's not enough in there for them to collect for the big bundle. So now I'm going to owe them $88 something when I come back. I guess it's I hate the disingenuousness. We're going to go to EV Mux or something else. This is crazy. I don't like these. I don't like how StreamYard is compatible.
Whatever we go to, I hope it plays nice with my phone.
Me too. Yes, Eric and Boyd says, shoot, don't forget to give that like button some nubbing. And I'm sure for Shadowhawk and not Rex.
Cool.
Peter
and I'm setting up a Linktree. I've got a
Oh,
Ko-Fi
cool.
started. I've got my eBay going. I just got to figure out how to get all this listed on my channels and stuff, so you guys can go there. I'm gonna
Yeah.
have a PO box just in case somebody wants to send me some weird tin fish to try or something. Uh, we're gonna be opening up all the channels.
That's cool. Yeah, I need to get a link tree or a Substack or something like that that has all the links. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great thing. It makes it easier on hosts that have channels for people that have that because you can just go there and it's got all their links that you can put in your description, and share
Yeah,
out
you know, to
chat when
repost
you're live.
them every time. Mhm.
Mhm. Peter's Orchard, Peter Orchard Studios in the house.
Excuse me. Hello,
Eric
Peter.
Eric and Boyd says probably around 8 p.m. Central is going to be his stream tonight on Eric's channel.
Oh, cool. I'll come by and check it out, Eric.
Yeah, that's going to be cool. Like you say, Shriek versus Dead Ninja. Yeah, that'll be interesting how we pair these up and how we introduce all these characters. Um,
Oh, that just gave me an idea. I'm gonna have to, got an idea, Eric. I'm gonna work something up for you, my friend.
Thank you, How Dear, for dropping the link there for Devil Flyer on Fun My Comic. Absolutely. It's still available and working on stuff daily on it. I came up with actually a new character or concept, whatever, actually a couple, but uh, yeah, I've
Fail, Caleb.
did a couple drawings there before I got up. But the Momentum universe is expanding. I don't know if that's literally, they say, there's some talk, Shadowhawk, that the universe is ever expanding right from the big boom. And now there's some scientists saying it's not expanding at all. It's something different. I forget they can't make up their minds. It's science till it's proven wrong. And then even then, sometimes they want to cling on to it.
I still go by the the Monty Python universe song.
Hey, Caleb. Okay, which is life's a piece of shit unless you
No,
think of it.
have you never listened to that
Oh God.
song?
You bring up these obscure references, and yes, Monty Python is obscure for some people because we're not into it like you are.
All right. Well, look at
Are
it.
we not? I
Look at
mean,
look at the lyrics. I'm not gonna sing the whole thing for you.
okay, all right, that's fine.
Starts off just something like, "Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's expanding, revolving at 9 million miles an hour." And it goes
Good
on
enough.
from there with everything we know from Carl Sagan back in the day of all the way that physics and space were understood at the time. I understand things have changed since then,
Well,
but I like the old.
I thought Carl Sagan was full of just such BS. I mean,
Well, you just that black guy that got out there for the last 20 years more?
oh yeah, him too. Him too. I mean, it's
Neil
I
deGrasse, full
disagree.
of shit.
I disagree with both of them often. They come off like
I,
Bill Nye, the science guy. Like he's supposed to be a real
all
scientist.
I'm saying, brother, was it was based on what we knew of science at the time and what was the popular beliefs. And it's
Right. Yeah.
a great song. And I prefer to believe in that than in some of the newer shit. So,
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's Degrassi. Degrassi's a shield. Yeah.
yeah, that guy was an idiot.
Yeah. It's but Carl Sagan, I think, was wrong with a lot of things. I thought that at the time, it's like, okay, why do I want an atheist? And just a lot of the other stuff. It was, but yeah, he never sat well with me. It's
Well,
like,
then I think that 90% of all the guys that have out there with theories and shit are wrong 90% of the time. It's just it's interesting to think about. That's all.
yeah, it is, and we should be thinking about larger things instead of the bread and circuses that everybody's trying to feed us all the time. Shadowhawk. I feel like people like Carl Sagan come off like nihilists. Like, we just primordial soup, and we were just dropped here, and who knows, maybe one day we'll be recycled. It really doesn't matter.
Right. Okay.
Okay,
So we're not
well,
getting into that whole conversation
we can
tonight.
move on. Yeah.
It's my
Yeah,
day
I'm
off.
just saying
I don't,
he never set well with me, and neither does the Degrassi guy. Even though I do have like his Cosmos, he kind of carried on Cosmos, and I
well,
did
as
get
far as I'm going to go with this for now, is tell you that in my own personal beliefs, I have come to an understanding of evolution and God that I find acceptable to myself. And I could go
well,
to the
good.
trouble of explaining, but I don't want to go into that right at the
No,
moment.
that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I think you and I have been around long enough. We've actually talked about it on this show before, so no
I'm
need to
sure,
beat
yeah.
the dead horse again. But yeah, I mean, like I say, I don't deny evolution. It does happen on a micro scale, but just not a giant scale. Uh, where it takes quantum leaps, the missing links and things. But
Yeah, well, we
absolute,
suddenly end up with the X Men and the Fantastic Four and shit. No, that
right?
doesn't.
Yeah, yeah. You just don't see these big leaps. You see gradually over long periods of time things changing, and I
Right.
have no problem with that.
But I
Uh,
do believe that God was wise enough in his design that he knew that his creatures were going to have to adapt to their planet as the planet changed, and he enabled them to be able to do that.
yes,
That's all I'm saying.
Boris Vallejo, yeah, one of the greatest painter of like
No,
famous monster
I
magazine
love Boris.
covers, and
No,
yeah. Have you heard of Michelangelo? That's kind of like asking us if we've heard of Michelangelo or Da Vinci. Yeah, Boris is sort of
have
like
you heard of what's that guy's
Frank
name?
Frank Frazetta.
Frank, Frank Frazetta? Yeah.
Mhm.
I heard
Yeah,
he's got some good stuff out there.
but that's Carrie's veiled attempt to get us off onto something else than this. Uh,
I
Vallejo
see.
was an awesome painter. Absolutely. Yeah,
Hmm.
absolutely.
It was
So
amazing.
I can
I
always
had a
talk.
whole guitar that was dedicated to Vallejo.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Well, Elsie likes to paint on guitars and stuff.
Well, I had a like 150 Boris Vallejo sticker pack. It was all his original paintings, but reproduced in like die cut stickers. So it was like the figures were cut out, in all the action
Okay.
poses and stuff. And I took about, I don't know, 75 of them, and my favorite ones out of the collection, put them onto my base, which was black at the time. It was super gloss black. And then I had a buddy of mine strip my base down and put a couple more layers of gloss over the top, and then put my base back together so that the whole
Hmm.
thing was just covered in Boris Vallejo pictures. It was awesome.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you went really the extra mile with that, and not just, that's
Oh yeah,
cool.
dude, that was my stage base, man. Fucking.
Oh, wow. Let's see. Don't need that. Let's see. We will take a look at some Boris artwork. How about that? Since Carrie's unfamiliar with him.
What?
Just have to make sure I get his. There we go. Spelling correct.
Yes, it is.
Pinnacle Terror.
Ooh, I don't know if Vallejo did Altered Beast or not. I'm not sure. I'm just no, dude, look at that stuff. Yeah, he used to do such great, like beasts and prehistoric things, tentacles, and not to
Mm-hmm.
mention, look at the ladies.
Yeah, and he has that dark, rich coloration. Do you know if these are done in oil? These are probably oil paintings, aren't they?
Yeah, I believe these. Yeah, I believe these were all oil.
Look at that. Haunted Castle, I think it's called.
Little Conan action. Look at that centerpiece right up front. I mean, you could always count on Vallejo.
Mm-hmm. Rich,
Wow.
rich, rich color. Look at that. Oh, this one's really nice with the styling.
Yeah, that's incredible right there.
Think about Vallejo. Now that I think about it, though, it may actually get struck because of the nudity.
Oh, yeah, maybe we ought to stop showing this before it
Yeah.
gets someone's
Well,
attention. Oh, that's a
now
great one there, though.
I had Boris Vallejo where it had like a dragon tattoo, and the dragon came alive and bit the guy's bicep arm. That was on Ted Nugent's Penetrator album.
Oh, yeah?
That was Boris artwork. You
Well, how
remember the
did,
Penetrator album?
did, was it in a video or something where it came to life and bit the guy? But I don't know what you're telling me.
It was a sort of a bent bicep arm, right? And it had a dragon tattoo. The dragon or serpent kind of came to life and was biting, and there was a drop of blood or two, where the tooth was going in. It was the tattoo was coming alive and biting the owner. It's called
Oh, cool.
Penetrator, the album. Yeah.
Yeah, I know the
Can
album. I don't think I ever saw the video or whatever.
There's
Hail,
a
Ryan.
Flash Gordon
And Raul
Gordon
and T in the chat. Good to see you guys.
Flash. Hey, Ro. Brian. I like it. Not Altered Beast. I was thinking of Eternal Champions, Shadowhawk. Not Altered Beast, but Eternal Champions.
No.
Are you familiar with that one?
I'm familiar with Eternal Champions, but I don't know if he drew those or not.
Ryan says, I might be getting a microphone for Christmas. Well, I hope you do, buddy.
Woo-hoo.
That's what you want.
We'll be able to talk to Ryan again.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Look at these couple pieces by Boris. Too bad we can't get comics colored like this. You know, good sense of design and color.
Oh, that's cool, dude. Man, I like that.
You know, digitally, if you know how to color, it can be really great. But
Yeah, but painted work, dude.
painted work has definitely, with oil paints, has a richness to it.
Mm-hmm. I'm
Oh,
just
there you
saying,
go.
I'm
Here's a
old
Star
school.
Wars piece. Darth Vader there in the background with Luke
Cool.
training with Yoda. Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
no,
Look
I
at
had
that.
no idea that the Eternal Champions thing was for us. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to go back and look at it again.
Got the Rancor attacking Chewbacca and a very scantily clad Princess Leia there.
Well, nothing wrong with scantily clad Princess Leia.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Johnson. I thought they smelled bad on the outside.
They do. Oh, there you go. Number 5. I believe I've got this one. Maybe.
Number 9. Oh, uh, this
So
looks
iconic
familiar.
Tree of Death, Conan.
I don't remember if I have this one. Think of it.
That's an early one, number 5. There
Mm-hmm.
you go. John Carter of Mars. I know I know Timothy Olsen really likes John Carter of Mars. I'm frequently sending him John Carter artwork that others have done.
Cool.
Here's your lizard representation for today, Lorenzo.
Mm.
I just like his sense of color. You know, didn't you say Julie Bell kind of married him, studied under him, and then divorced him?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Learned all those techniques. No wonder she's
Yep.
so good. You know,
Turns out she was working for the other team the whole time.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
I'm sure other people do.
Okay.
She's playing on the opposite side of the ball field, Rex.
We're talking lesbianism.
Uh,
You can say it. I mean, it's it's fine.
I know I can. I just
You're
don't see
being
it.
very obtuse today. Very obtuse.
I'm just being not so obvious.
Yeah. Okay. Your cousins there.
That's right.
The Volt.
Kicking that
Ultra.
ass.
Oh yeah, I forgot he did a Prime piece for Ultraverse. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Sometimes forget about old Prime. He
Well,
was
I'm sur-
Ultraverse's Superman, right? It was.
I, I'm surprised we haven't come across any of his famous monster magazines yet. His covers, but occasionally he would do comic book artwork. You know, like that Prime piece or these Star
Mhm.
Wars. And Julie too. And then I guess I know Julie did some of the Marvel Master Works or Masterpiece cards, trading cards and stuff.
Masterworks, yeah.
Uh huh. Oh, here's a Buffy piece. Um, and what was the guy's name? He had a series.
Uh, which guy?
The guy hugging Buffy there. He got his own series.
What was his name? The vampire dude.
Right. Yep. There's Boris right there.
Angel. Angel.
Angel. Yeah. Got his own series called Angel. Yeah.
Gay.
Yeah.
I don't watch any of it.
Look at that double mouth on that thing. Wow. Just my imagination. Yeah, maybe they'll have the Penetrator album up here. It was a good album. Yeah, 1974 from Boris here. Vampire Tales. That's the
Oh,
magazine I first started with.
you remember the Screaming for Vengeance, like Mechanical Bird off the Judas Priest album, Rex? You probably don't, but people in the chat probably do.
I mean, I paid attention, but
I ran across a 3D physical model of it today on the internet.
mhm.
They're seriously considering on getting it for Mama Hawk. It's too late for Christmas, but her birthday's in January, so I can
Right.
get it in time for her birthday. But it's pretty darn cool.
Nice Marvel magazine, Psycho.
Oh,
Little
yeah,
Frankenstein.
I'd about that if I saw it on the shelf.
Mm-hmm. It's really before you and I really started collecting 1971.
That's what I'm saying, dude. If I'd have seen it, I'd have grabbed it. That's like right up my alley.
Riding a
Oh, right.
polar
So
bear.
he actually worked on Angel. No shit, dude.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. Well, he's been doing lighting and shit for a while, man.
Mm-hmm. Great sense of design and color.
Ryan has a key grip. No, I'm just teasing, Ryan. I don't know what none of those terms mean.
Yeah, key. Well, the grip would have been for sound, right?
I think so, or for like putting up like scaffolding and shit like that. I'm not sure what the grips did.
So yeah, Carrie, sorry about that. Yeah, he's all over the place and has been for decades. At least the 1960s that I know of, doing famous monster magazines way back when.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, he may even go back to the 50s, Not sure.
Maybe.
Little Red Sonja piece here. Into the fantasy, type stuff like Frazetta. That's nice dinosaur. Piece. Love it. I'm gonna have to work. Okay.
Oh,
So.
hey, Rex. Raul and T are backstage.
Oh, okay. Okay. Ode to Harryhausen, Julie Bell, and Boris worked on this piece. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
Not a problem.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
So,
Happy weekend to everyone.
Be before the Christmas day.
Mm-hmm.
yes. A happy holiday.
Happy holidays.
Boo, 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 boo.
Raul, are you familiar with Boris's work?
Yeah, I remember studying him, trying to learn art. Frazetta, Boris, Julie Jusko, just sitting there day and night trying to study it. That's great.
Was that a paperback, Rex?
Yes.
That's
This
cool.
is a magazine, Epic. The Red Sonja, yeah, paperback, kind of like the Conan paperbacks.
I've never seen one before.
Check
Cool.
out Brom. That's another Brom. Brom. He's pretty good. He's like
Oh,
Frazetta
yeah.
and them. He's good. I studied him too.
There's Tales of the Zombie, made his first appearance in the MCU in the Werewolf by Night movie, although I still have not seen that thing. It's a neat ad for Tales of the Zombie. It looks like Pedro Marcos worked there. All that for 75 cents.
I'll tell you.
Nightmare.
I could find that on the way to the store. Coke bottles.
Mm-hmm. That's 1971 piece.
Whoa.
That's cool. This is not sure whose artwork that was. Vallejo. Mm-hmm.
Hey ho, nice. My drawing glove. Be right back.
Marvel Superhero Series painted by Boris Vallejo and Julie Bell for Trading Card Series 1994 through 95. There's one done by Julie, I think.
I can't see the chat or anything, but if Shadow's in it or anything, I got his decanter. It's in great shape. Not
Okay.
anything happened. A Boris calendar. He's awesome.
All right, got my glove.
There's a Boris Hulk. That's kind of a different take on him,
Yeah,
especially the head.
no doubt. Skin. I don't know, man. It's just something.
Spider-Man done by him. I guess these first two are done by Julie. She went all out with that headdress for Wolverine.
No doubt.
The difference in size. Wolverine was always supposed to be smaller.
No
Smaller
doubt,
in
man.
stature.
Man,
She even did it there.
Well, oops, that jumped on me or something. What the hell? All right.
Google.
Kicking myself.
there you go. Yeah, Elsie's tipping the hat to you. Good luck to you.
What's that, man?
What a way to start.
It all got him in control now. All things
Yeah.
good.
I can't do none of that, so that's good.
No, me neither. Did you get it, Rex?
Did I get what?
Everything back?
Yeah, I had to kick myself because sometimes it sizes down small when you share. It's crazy what's going on. But it is what it is. So I'm just tried to, work around it.
Do the best you can. So what's been going on, man?
Been learning how to spell Vallejo.
Hey ho! name.
or at least smart
It's
enough
almost
to look
like
in the chat for it.
Blago. Come on.
Tales of the Zombie has some lit cover art. Yeah, all those Marvel magazines back in the day did. Send Ryan the link if you want. I mean, I'm just going to drop it in the chat.
Drop it in the chat.
I'm sure she wants to question you about your work on Angel. Apex Comics says Julie Bell's sister is smoking hot too. Oh, the things that we prioritize. I just looked it up. Come on.
Just look it up.
Oh, I give up. I was going to show some more, but I give up.
It's not acting right.
And somehow I lost my co-host.
I know, man. It's
Shadowhawk.
like, where'd he go?
Don't know.
I heard him say that Raul and T was in the back room, and then that's the last I heard.
And you too, yeah. And when I brought you up or whatever, I don't
When
know.
you
He
brought
was
me
gone
up, he
already.
wasn't here.
Yeah, I guess that was famous last words.
Yeah. He did a lot of those magazines. Balaheo, or what do you want to call him?
Yeah. He did a lot of that stuff. Yeah.
We got a box of them down there, all full of him, Frazetta, and all kind of cool stuff. I don't know, man. I had to dig for them things.
Mm-hmm.
Got some monsters and everything else down there.
Well, I guess we'll have a little draw stream. You gonna draw or paint, Elsie?
Yeah.
There's his head. What do you mean? Right now? I could.
Yeah.
Go get
What?
some stuff.
But in the title, I was like,
Yeah,
whoa, this is
yeah.
cool. Draw stream? I'm jumping in.
That's the head. The cool thing, it's like this thing's pretty old.
Look at
Yeah.
him. You can smoke out of that guy? Oh my gosh.
Nah, he's a decanter.
I have a lap. A lap. Of course, I have a lap. Women like to sit on it. Anyway, I have a lamp. Elsie's seen it, and in fact, he painted it on a canvas one time in a bigger scene. My drunkard hanging on to the lamp post is looks a lot like Charlie Chaplin. Hobos and drunkards were kind of home decor back in the day. Don't ask me why. I guess people like to poke fun at alcoholics. I don't know.
Well, they thought they all think a red skeleton, man.
Red skeleton.
Everybody was happy. He was yeah. He was a hobo. He was a good one.
Oh yeah, I remember him playing a hobo.
I grew up with him, man.
Yeah, I mean, I watched some Red Skeleton show as well, but I can't say I've had the opportunity, I think, Red Skelton show on disc, but I've just never have.
Well, the whole thing is, it's like I was like 8, when I first
Sure.
could even really watch TV and see anything, and there he was. I was
Mhm.
laughing so hard I was on the floor crying, man. It was hilarious.
Kind of like uh Jerry Lewis,
Oh, him too, man.
back in the day in all the
I
movies.
I grew up with all the Walt Disney
Professor.
back in those days, man.
Hmm. I did too.
I would
It was
go to the movie theaters every Saturday for 50 cents, man. See the Walt Disney. Back then, you could go to one and go to all of them, man. Nobody said nothing, didn't even care.
mhm.
Pay your 50 cents, and as long as you're buying stuff and food and popcorn and cokes, they don't, you can stay there all day.
Well, that's where they make the majority of their money is on the concession
No
stand.
doubt. You bet. Just like in the schools, man. Yeah, they make a good bit on the games, but they make a lot on concessions for the actual school. A lot of that
Oh
money's in
yeah,
the big
definitely.
pot for the system,
Well,
A lot of that money
uh,
is for the tickets and stuff. But when you go to the concession stand, the schools are getting that money, PTO and things like that.
yeah. Well, I and my mother we go most Saturdays, I guess, when they had something, new movie come out or whatever. We go and I guess maybe my brother was with my dad, you know, so he was probably with dad more and I was probably with mom more. And he, which he took an interest in farming and is still farming today, although he's kind of cutting back slowly but surely. And both his boys farm with him. So it's a good thing that they wanted to be
Yeah.
farmers and follow in their dad's footsteps because he can definitely use the help. Farmer nowadays on a big scale can't do it all by himself. Everybody's kept busy all the time doing something, and that's with no equipment breakdowns or anything. Uh, but we would go watch the Disney movies, like you were saying, or most of them were Disney, I guess. Probably 100% of them were Disney, and because they
For
generally
kids,
had a lot of stuff coming out, so some
back
all the time.
When Walt Disney ran the thing, they were they were some pretty cool movies. At least they were in my day. May not be to some people today. I'm talking
Yeah.
about I was young. I'd never seen movies before. I grew up all the way past first grade, never watched a movie in my life. Didn't even know they were out there.
Not even on TV because you didn't have a
I didn't
TV,
have no TV.
right?
Out in Missouri, we didn't.
Yeah.
Now, my first 5 years, we were in the middle of nowhere, man. We barely had a radio. I think towards the last, we got a radio.
Wow.
Then when we moved, like to Oxford, Mississippi, we were in student housing. We didn't have TV there either, but I'd see there. Some people did, and I saw them around. I kind of knew what they were, but that was about it. And then get to Memphis, and when I started second grade, Buddy has movies, on TV. Well, that was it. Wasn't like you had a VCR and I could play
Right.
movies, or I could just, you know, TV had movies. No, they not all the time. You had to watch what was there because I didn't have but 3 channels. That includes
How old were
public
you when you
broadcast.
saw a drive-in movie?
Oh, before I went to one, I knew about it. Before I went to one, I was
Right.
driving. It was 16 or 17.
Yeah, I was
So I don't
17. It
know.
was Conan. Although you're supposed to be 18,
And
lied about my
I was
age.
going with the Hammer films, man.
Yeah.
Had the
Oh,
Hammer films, man.
Wow. At a drive-in.
We
Wow.
filled those up. Yeah,
I
that's what
remember
they
watching
played.
John Carpenter's The Thing at one, but like when I was a little tyke and we went to the Malco uh, that had three, you could show three different movies.
Was it a
Uh,
drive-in or was it a theater?
no, it was a theater. we'd keep our ticket stubs, stay to the end of the movie, and the manager would come out and thank us for coming out, all the mothers, children, and whatnot. And they'd have a drawing for like a toaster, a pressure cooker, or some kind of prize.
Yeah.
We never won, but it was a lot of added fun toward the end of it, And back then, you did have like probably about 30 minutes to an hour of things like, it just wasn't ads like it is today. It was like Woody Woodpecker cartoon and other stuff that ran before the movie. So you really
we didn't have
got
no
more
ads
than the
at all,
movie.
man. We just had cartoons. Or
And on some of
the
the later movies that ran longer, we would have an intermission and we'd actually take a break, go to the bathroom, go to the concession stand, come back. You had about, I don't know, 5-10 minute, however, and the movie would stop, for ever so long. And we, try and get through the concession stand or whatever, the line, get through that before the movie would start again. Often the movie would start right before we sit down. Shadowhawk says, I was sneaking in the local drive-in like 3-5 nights a week in the summer.
Yeah. We were there a lot during the summer too, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was a place to be, man. You can take your gal out there, man, have a good time, watch movies, go set all the food, and you take what you wanted,
Raul, what are you going to be working on? You need me to give you a character?
I guess oh man, don't tell me my settings are off. Oh man, let me get into the.
Well,
it looks like it's blank.
That's the way it was.
Looks like it's blank.
Whole
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Oh
Just
wow.
white.
Let me get in my settings here. Just something wrong. Man, I was sketching the whole time. Let me try again. Ugh. I was doing the hopper. Wow.
Oh, hopper, the male hopper. Okay. Or the lady hopper.
Oh no, the male one.
The male.
Oh man. It wasn't doing anything. Oh, I think I might just start again from the beginning. Let's do that. I'll start.
What?
That's the best part. You can't sit there blank.
I will tell you.
Wow.
He does have 3 fingers. And
okay. Yeah. I'll start from the beginning. I can't believe that.
And that was looking pretty dope.
It wasn't doing anything. No,
Yeah.
I like the build up to it. I'll start doing the build up to it. All right, let's see. Unbelievable. The whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, thanks for pointing it out. Yeah. All right.
It was like, if you need a character to draw, I've got plenty.
Oh, you got what's happening is that I'm on screen. Okay, yeah. I've been, for the longest time, I've been wanting to draw the hopper. I've always put time aside to do it, and then something's always come up. And then, so I want to draw the hopper. Make sure we get that drawn today.
Well, he holds a distinction that no other character does. He has been printed on the cover of a comic book with Devil Flyer.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
He's the only character that's been printed on the cover with Devil Flyer, except for on the ash can you see Cy Marco's arm, and hand holding a trident, with Devil Flyer's hand and arm holding a trident. But I don't really count that, as a cover thing. But yeah, he was one of the few characters that I had in color, and they ignored my character colors on both and did what they wanted. They asked me the characters' names, and I told them, and they didn't even cite it. And it's like, why are you asking me the character's name? It was like I think they were like Christian comic or kind of based, and had some using some of the public domain characters as well as some of their own. And I should have said something, controversial like Lucifer's God or something.
So evil.
Yeah. And then they said, well, I don't think you'll refund your money because I paid to have them put on the cover.
Oh, okay.
But they ignored my they did a little bit what they wanted, they on the coloring, and I liked what they did. Don't get me wrong, but they didn't exactly stick to what I had given them, as far as color and design wise, But they both came out looking dope. So,
Matters.
hey, Tree Goblin, it's good to see Tree. So you're gonna try and get the full figure in here, huh? On this one.
Yes, sir. I am. I want to accomplish it. I'm always on the show, and I was like, I'm always gonna draw the hopper, but I want to get it done.
Well, I do have a bunch of different characters, and it's hard to.
Oh, okay.
It's hard to pick what to draw when, Sometimes, at least for me, it is. It's like, now who will I draw today?
You have too many of them to choose from.
Sometimes I will come up with new character or start just doing something, trying to design something new just to get me into the drawing, and often I'll come up with new characters, that's just the way I work, always creating new characters.
Yeah, you got hundreds of them. Hundreds of the characters. There's hundreds. What I remember.
Yeah. There's over 100 viable characters. I know there's maybe about 150 viable characters at this point, which is more than enough to get started with, right? But I've made a concerted effort on the villains and the women.
There you go. All right. Okay.
And one of the new characters you're going to see
is the Arachnus Man.
Is this girl, this chick.
Yeah. Look at you, Rex. I like the design.
Whoa.
I like it.
Yeah, her character is related to another character within the first Devil Flyer story. She's the sister of a couple of Cy Marco's, she's Cy Marco's daughter, but she won't be introduced till the next issue. And Blitzkrieg there, you got to draw a Blitzkrieg at some point.
Oh yeah, I remember. Is that the one you had a pin up for him?
Tank Ferret drew her. And,
okay.
And she's one of the original 43 that I did. Got to have a speedster, right?
Yeah.
Well, her brother in Devil Flyer has, the character that's in the trailer that you see. He has a mohawk as well. Her brother has a mohawk. Now she has
he's
one.
Not a speedster, though.
Oh. No, she's not. No, the speedster's one of the 43. The been trying to create all 43 characters. I mean, I probably created a new, if I were to take them out. And did you see earlier? You might not have been in here. Did you see this character that I created? Of course, I think she goes back to I
remember that one.
Several years ago. Yeah. She's got a little bit of history. I
like the newer ones you're doing. I like the newer ones. I like those.
I like some of the new ones too, man. I mean, Ghost, I really like.
Doctor. I was thinking about drawing the Doctor one. The Doctor Some evil
Dr. K. Yeah, I've been writing on Dr. K's sort of background and stuff of late. Ryan did Dr. K up there on up on the campaign now. There's Dr. K piece.
Yeah.
One more time to promote my live stream, 8 p.m. Central. I'll try and catch that, Eric. I don't have anything else scheduled for tonight besides feed Abby and work a little bit on.
Actually, you're really good on the Friday night with Janet. I like that.
Uh-huh.
I was watching some of that.
Well, I mean, I really you should have watched the week before last. We really got into it, you know.
It sounded like you were getting into it this week too. It's a different kind of stream, but
Yeah, definitely. The Hopper I did. I don't feel bad about not doing Hopper immediately. I didn't do Hopper till the 7th of October. There was my Hopper.
Nice. The original.
I kind of
Hopper.
colored him potato brown, just like maybe he's in the. Usually he's like originally he was orange, but
Orange is nice. Brown's good.
The way they colored him was sort of magenta, sort of a flesh tone, and I kind of like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
That might be one of his abilities, the ability to kind of blend in and sort of camouflage, you know, different skin tone colors.
Camille.
I'd like to see your Scorn character. There's Scorn.
Whoa,
But now I've got a full-bodied one you can look at with him.
They did?
Oh, and
talking to you late at night with Elsie about this, and I was seeing all these drawings in my head. Because you just showed me the head, and then my brain just creates like the character in the background, all that, and the story. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I've got to finish my beat down.
Beat down, yeah, smackdown. Beat down.
Beat down. Yeah, I'm gonna beat you down. She's gonna be in Momentum Future Visions, the story that takes place 250 years in the future, because she actually is born in the future. Did you see my Geo?
I did not. I like it. I'm waiting for it to focus up a little bit. I think you should pull it back just a little bit.
He's kind of funneling the lava. There we go.
So, yeah. Waiting for the cam to kick in, but that's still good.
And I did this on Topicless, where he's like taking both of his hands and forming them together into like a magma cannon.
So the thing is, what's really impressive is you're coming up with the characters, but you're also coming up with the colors. That's very impressive.
Yeah,
the colors is that's
I mean, that's the thing about these cards is I'm coming up with the actual colors for some of them for the very first time.
Oh, I never did that back in the day. I just draw. I wasn't really.
Yeah, I mean, most of mine just expediency, and I'm like, well, we can color it. We can get to color later, and then darn that Omer, he's got me doing everything in color. But I was looking through some old stuff that I'd photographed on my phone, and a couple of the pieces were in color. So occasionally I'd break out and do something in color,
So you paint, right, Rex? You paint? Like
this one here actually was done in watercolor with a little bit of highlights of alcohol marker. He's a new character. Well, I mean, he's from an old drawing. But
the colors, the way they go together is what's great.
Yeah, I was very pleased with this bog piece, how it turned out, and some of the stuff I've been doing recently with coloring.
This guy now, I'm without that dude.
Oh, at some point you're gonna have to take a look at Thorn once I get him fully.
It's
done.
I gotta stay hyped up. That's a lot of porn.
Yeah, his whole body is snake-like, his final form. I've been working on his character. Here's one that is actually pictured on the campaign by just a piece that he did on one of streams, just to be drawing as we're talking on the stream by John Dillard, Jim.
Dillard?
He's
Oh, that's
He's
interesting.
no.
Right there, comes to me. Clash of Titans, the Cyclops. I like all that skeleton stuff. I like all that. Real
Yeah, he's
fierce.
part of the Skull Squad. He's up on there in a piece that I did in black and white.
Oh, is he?
That's Sand Devil.
Oh, Sand Devil. I never seen him fully colored.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the first time I've colored him. Right there.
Okay.
Yeah. Some of these are the first time, and then some are new creations like the dark ones here.
Yeah, I remember all that. You may want to do like where you put the cards together and put some music behind it. That
Director.
what
Yeah.
came up with that? The direct?
The director, yeah. I've been working on him and Dr. K and a bunch of that story, tying it all in. Here's a new character, Bags. He's like another serial killer off the chain type.
I think it's kind of Hellraiser-ish.
Mm-hmm.
Bags.
Ladybug.
Oh, Ladybug.
I don't know when Ladybug's going to make her appearance, but I've had her as a concept for a long time. You know, I need to do a lady. I need to do a feminine side to Bog or whatever.
Oh yeah, and you have to draw more girls, more women. Remember something like that. Sabrina.
And some of these have been like placeholders, like the Lurker. He's like on the other side of a portal, you know. So I just kind of
can't figure that one out at all.
Huh?
I can't figure that one out at all. The Lurker.
Well, this is like a character that's on the other side of the, you know, looking glass, if you will.
Ooh, talk about that's some serious sci-fi. That's some serious sci-fi going on there. Oh.
But yeah, I've been very happy with the way some of these have come out. This is a new one, King Viper.
Oh. Yeah.
More modernistic.
It's like you steered away from the old style. It's more like the new. I like that one. Was it sunglasses?
Eyes in the dark.
Eyes in the dark.
Eyes in the dark. And this character goes back a little ways.
Oh, he still holds up. Oh yeah, I remember that one now.
Some of these were just like drawing, you know, from different drawings. Here's a new one I did. Still need a name for him. He's a vampire.
Ooh, nice.
But with this big magenta face, you know.
Kind of like the Red Skull.
Kind of like the Red Skull. And Elsie said, man, he's got wide shoulders. Well, he's got wings underneath there.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Sort of scallop bat-like wings. Yeah. And these little dots there are flies coming out of his mouth on this one.
Is that
cool.
is? It's sick.
Man.
Yeah, I think I created her in 2020. And she was supposed to be like, I wasn't sure, like Lynx or Lady Lynx, something like that. But then when it came to coloring it, you know, it just, with this back here, it looks like horns, you know. So I thought, well, let's make her a little devilish, you know, and go in a different direction with her instead of the Lynx type, you know.
Eric back, just checking something. Be right back.
Okay. Demolisher, he's a new one I came up with.
That's good.
Totally new. And then this is Joanne Marco. She's new, as I was saying. And so is Hallucinogenia. She's new. So there's quite a few new ones, or at least going to second stage with some of them, like the Dark King there. He was from a drawing, but and I only have one drawing of this character that's going to be one of the 43 Collider. Then Eric and Boyd's going to be sent the first drawing of Collider as part of his ultimate bundle. Sure. I mean, Croc-Bog's pretty new, you know.
Yeah.
And Throwback, he's new. I'm still trying to come up with a design for Smolder, who's going to fight Devil Flyer in the next issue. May have to do some. I've done about half dozen Smolder designs.
I like the inside of that mouth on that.
With the teeth.
Yeah, it looks like a another dimension.
Well, this character here, Storm Rider, he'll be making his first appearance in the story that's told 250 years in the future. Polecat's a new one, but I'm not sure about him. I like the name. Polecat really stands for skunk, you know, and he's not really a skunk.
He's a stinker.
Mm-hmm.
That's just what his mama said.
Out of all of them, I can't wait to, you know, work him into a story. This is Ghost.
Yeah.
Really like him.
That's cool. Got some values working on him.
Look out, Storm Rider. Yeah, but it's spelled with a Y on Rider. R-Y-D-E-R. Yeah, I was saying to Elsie, this is one that I like, Raul, the Ghost. He's a new character.
That's marketable, that one. I can't even understand the drawing.
Head and
Yeesh.
shoulders. I mean, you know, you can understand that, right? Come on. I can't wait to start writing these these people are a mess mentally, you know. I mean, how do you get into a head of a serial killer or somebody that holds no, you know, I mean, sure, they're part of a Nazi experiment and all that, and they've been pulled apart and put back together, but like Frankenstein, but you know, how do you, you know, write stories for these characters? So over the 43, like pretty, she's got the mind of like a 6-year-old. You know, oh, you're pretty. I think I'll kill you, you know. Oh, okay. You know, I mean, some are extremely smart, you know. Some are just like Kill Rage. I'm writing that down. That's a good name. Kill Rage.
We got you on the stream. Yeah, Kill Rage. Got you on that stream saying it. That's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm trying to look up my Hopper reference here.
Now, kind of the leader of the 43 is going to be Bloodsword here. I actually took this from Iron Man, where he was kind of buried under rock. So you don't get to see much of the character, but actually something going on there.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
I like it.
Yeah, he's kind of like got a metal armor all around his body. Has a sword, you know, of course. Bloodsword, I believe is his name. Baron Steel, you know, he's going to be cool. So quite a few characters, and then taking from my paintings too, Raul, like the Alien Bog. I got one of him that taken from this 2016 canvas, and this guy was taken from a canvas. This was kind of my attempt to do a thing like, you know, character.
Wow.
Oh, and Impact, man, Impact. I can't wait to get to this character. I think that was the day we were talking about Steve Ditko. And
yeah, Ditko, man.
Yeah, he's definitely got a Ditko sort of speedball vibe, you know, bouncing around stuff. Nebulous. He's sort of like a cosmic character out there in space.
I like him.
And
Very
this is
cool.
like a galactic warden, you know, he's a prison warden, but in space, lockdown.
He'll keep you locked down, won't he?
And I'm working on a story now. I got one page done with Euphoria. I've been working on the backstory with her and
Yeah.
her sister.
Psychedelia, man, it's really
Finish
cool.
that one. Need to finish that one. He's one of the 43, but he's a character I just kind of rolled in, kind of like Twisted Man. Got to figure out his powers and backstory and everything. I mean, we got to get you doing some Western characters too, Ro.
Heck yeah.
There's
I like
Morgan.
that.
Mhm.
Dude, I'll do the Western ones. I like that. Hey, you got to start watching the Fallout. The new Fallout
Big 'em.
episode came out.
Fallout? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's on Prime.
See, there's that armor character, but he yells, "Armor up!"
Armor up.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect design.
Armor
I'm
up.
looking to see if it's like, you know, what's good is about your stuff isn't like a Rob Liefeld copy, you know, young
Right.
blood ripoffs. So you're more original.
You're
Yep.
coming outside the box with them.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's not, you don't doesn't look like you're doing Art Adams and all the other stuff. Image guys.
And sometimes it occasionally looks like another character, but that's not the way we look at it. I mean, everyone is unique because there are a lot of similarities in the world. I mean, come on.
Oh yeah, I mean, definitely. You know,
Look at that head. Hot
Perfect,
head.
that one. Hot head is ready.
well, Hell Rider. I spell it different. Actually, Hell Rider is public domain. Came out in 2 magazines, and since they didn't put on the copyright and all that, it became public domain upon publication, the name. But now I'm spelling it with a Y, kind of like I did with Storm Rider. You know,
Yeah.
Rider with a Y.
Mm-hmm.
On Dr. K. I've got some backstory on him now. Some of it. And I did this character first on a pizza round. This is only the second time
I
do
remember
it.
those. I remember you used to do the pizza.
Yeah, Meltdown.
Oh yeah, Meltdown.
He's corrosive. Yeah, he's one of
Had
the
that good
43.
slice. Eating that good slice of the tomato. That's
Cinder.
Cinder.
Yeah, did him on a head sketch and then a pizza round and then this.
Ooh, I don't see anything wrong with these characters. These characters are
Twisted Man. He's a character I created that kind of bends reality. You know, his whole face, his whole body is sort of like a Rorschach that's in flux, you know. So he's different from panel to panel.
Yeah, the psychological test. You're right.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, Experiment 43. He's going to be a trip. He's like one of the more brainy ones, you know. I got to finish Jenna, though, Beatdown. I got to finish her.
Yeah, I started working on that. I remember doing Beatdown.
Slime. We are slime. Sort of a high mentality. These are old Bog characters. One of my cosmic characters with his blood ring, Despair. It's hard to fit him all in. He's got a big headdress, you know. Lady Hopper for the ladies.
Yeah, I like the hoppers. I like the hoppers.
My lady. Yeah, they're all an alien race, you know. Which, you know, I don't have it here. I was thinking of somebody else anyway. And Zeitgeist.
Man, that's a cool.
You need to do Zeitgeist. He's easy to do. Just do Kirby Crackle and some sinister looking eyes.
Yeah, exactly. I know,
but now only in the outline because he's kind of blank in the middle, you know, which is like, how did I get the detail in? So that you can really play with that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But Yeah, I mean, there's a few unfinished. There's like 3 unfinished in here, but other than that, I've done about 100 of them. I need to
Woo.
get back to them. I mean, the last one that I completed was on the 12th, and that's been a while. You know.
Yeah, you were super motivated. Super motivated.
Well, I took that time off for about a week and a half after coming back from, and I'd gotten in the first 100, and I did like 25 before I came back on. That was a personal goal before, but have a good start on them. And yeah, I've been doing other things like pages and stuff. Oh, here's one of the first things. The second thing I had printed up. I did a couple postcards. This one was for New Year's 2017 with Bog. The first word he ever said. Hey.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
And then him on the back there. Just I was working on like 3x5 cards. I was working real small. Some of that stuff that you see, like the Dead Ninja and Sargasso, are like 3x5. They're very small.
Huh.
Like these pieces here are just very small.
Are they? That looks huge. That looks like 11 by 17.
No.
Oh man, that is scary. That's some scary imagination.
Here's Bog fighting a swamp zombie. If I can get it out of here. Here we go.
Oh, this art. What's original art? Yeah. Oh. I didn't know there was swamp zombies. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
When is that
I've already
story
done a
coming
swamp
up?
zombie
Oh, you did?
card. Yeah,
Okay. I like the zombies. I like that stuff.
not too long ago. Let's see here.
I got Tales
So
from the
many.
Crypt.
I still like my Bog from Tweeka's World.
That is cool, man. That's a cool shirt, man. Have it
Yeah, I
say
need to
something.
put him on a shirt.
I'm not kidding
You know.
you.
I
I'd
don't know
buy
what's
that
going
thing.
on,
I'd
but it
wear it.
looks cool.
It
Yeah.
looks cool. I know, exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, what is that?
Mudball. He's an old
Well,
character.
give me a
Nice.
minute or two and I'll tell
Mudball is
you.
perfect.
I like
Yeah.
mud
Perfect.
balls. Pretty cool.
Perfect. The color, everything's perfect.
Yeah. Another speedster, Red Shift.
Wow.
He's a villain.
Wow.
All right.
Bang.
Just trying to find that one to show you. Seen it. Oh, here it is. There you go, Ro.
Oh, the bog zombie.
Swamp zombies. They're definitely a thing controlled by the voodoo master.
I don't
In
think
the
I've seen
swamp.
that.
Yep.
Seen that recently in the swamp zombies. I've only
There's
seen
all
red
kinds
zombies.
of stuff in the swamp, like brain stalkers.
Oh, in the swamp.
Mhm. Yeah, those are all old Bog characters. And some of this work will go into the art book or extra sort of things on the digital. So here's a Bog piece I did back in 2021. Just in silhouette, thinking about possibly Yeah.
That
For
bog page is amazing. The big 11x17 bog page that you did, where he's looking to the side, or he's got that's a
up
big one,
close.
but another one. It
Yeah.
kind of looked like Sam Keefe did it. It was good.
I think I'm gonna have to add some acrylic paint to it by the time I'm done with it, you know. Oh, that's looking great. He's kind of got suction cups on the end of his, kind of like a tree frog on the end of his fingers.
Did he? Oh yeah, I know how to do it.
Simon Garth was a swamp zombie. Hmm. Hey, Dr. Mask. Dr. Mask Retro Elixir in the house. We'll take a look at his campaign here in a moment.
What's happening?
Good afternoon, he says. Did Ninja, Sargasso, Hopper, and Sweet Baby in an anthology book. Yeah, it's going to be cool, like how some of these characters are introduced for the very first time. Some of them will be done in the future. He's kind of my attempt to do more like a Daredevil or Spider-Man character role, you know, where he's very agile and hopping around because that's what he does.
Oh, right,
Um,
right, like a hopper. Right.
he does have like a heat or a bio heat and bio freezing blast that he can do. And there's another power I really don't want to tell you about because it's a spoiler, you know.
I don't want to spoil anything.
But it makes perfect sense with this character. Saboteur Comics in the house. Hey, Saboteur. Raul, when I first looked at his icon, I did not see a kitty. I saw.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I couldn't see it. I was trying to see what you're trying to see. I saw a kitty. Darn it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I didn't see a kitty. I saw a little African Negro girl with red hair.
Nah. I saw something else. Like you scared me, and I got nervous. I thought it was the behind of some kind of cat. That's what I saw for a split second. I was, oh no, I interpret this incorrectly.
Rick saw buckwheat.
Oh man.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. But yeah, I totally miscued that. You know, that's the way my
Uh-oh.
brain works. I didn't see the cat at first.
Yeah,
I
I
just took
saw
it
something
as
else.
as a whole and thought it was an
If you hadn't told
afro, a
me
big
anything,
red afro.
What?
I would have said the same
Once
thing.
you said cat, all wrong T, that's what you saw, man.
He said cat first, and I was trying to like what?
Right.
Yeah, I was making it easy on him, you know, because I mean, I don't know what people see the first time around, but
It's kind of like a work of art.
yeah, I hope to get a tablet and start
Everybody sees
working
what they see.
digitally next year, Raul. You know,
Oh yeah, I'm trying to inspire you, Hugh. That I'm here. That's my job.
and
Got to get you
increase
inspired.
my
I can do it.
versatility.
Yeah. Well, one of my other buddies, he did it. He just recently turned over to the pad thing. He still
Yeah,
does
how's he liking it?
pencils. Oh, he's getting a lot more detail in it. A lot more detail. Just zooms in, puts a lot of detail on the trucks, the textures, cloth, all that. That's if you want to zoom in and get details, what it's good for.
Mm-hmm.
Paper you can't zoom in, but on the digital you just kind of zoom in a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, you can go to town with the detail, right?
Yeah, it was fun too. It's just something different. Let's see here.
The way it is, if you don't enjoy it, I wouldn't be doing it.
I've got a new concept for a character, so I'm going to start out and draw a new character with tentacles.
Tentacles.
I'm doing a lot of cloaked like figures of late. That's kind of interesting. Omen in the house. Hey, Omen. Omen Screaming Raven, 3956. Nobody's hardly went in there and changed their names. I went in and changed my name thanks to Omer Glitch telling me how I could do that. You can see here I put my Devil Flyer Momentum. So you can change your name back from Apex Comics 3200 to something else. There's a way to do it. Bring it back. Welcome back. You know, I had one artist drawing Hopper like he was Black Manta. You know the Black Manta from
Almost right, almost. I almost did that. I just
like a
started.
big
I just
helmet?
started. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just started.
All right, guys, I'll be right back. Got to give
Uh-huh.
Abby here something, her medicine. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. And if you haven't hit subscribe, hit subscribe. We would mucho apreciado. That's Spanish for much
Yeah.
appreciation.
Yeah, mucho now.
And if you would like to join the panel, you're absolutely welcome. AKA Pad in the house. Oh, Black Hopper. Oh my gosh. Now we're going races.
Wow. We're going
But
for
if you
it.
would like to join, I will be back in just a moment and let you on. There's StreamYard link. It's good to see you, Peter. Be right back. Guys, you're doing some great stuff.
You know. We are hopping around tonight.
Hopping around.
No, it's not the Black Venice. It's the Hopper. We're drawing the Hopper tonight.
One of my characters, yeah.
Yeah. So I wouldn't. I come here and draw Rex's characters. That's all I do.
Yeah. Well, you've been
I'm a loyal
you've
Rex
been wanting
drawer.
to draw a Hopper for a while, but just never quite got to it.
I know.
You know?
I don't know. I get involved with so many projects, so many things, and I'm like, but I wish I had come on the show. I want to draw the Hopper, and then I'm like, oh,
Oh, there you go.
Fun, man.
nah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
Do it.
Ooh,
Do it, my brother.
do it. Yeah. Yes.
Do
I'm gonna
it.
accomplish my goal. Woo.
No.
Yeah, because I want to have fun drawing. So,
Right.
yeah.
It's always
So,
good to set the goal out there, man.
oh man, had the reference, laying down some poses, and I'm like, huh? And then something came up. Oh, I know what happened. Rex was like, I got a whole bunch of new characters you got to be
Yeah.
trying. He did it tonight. He started off doing the same thing. I need you to draw 1,000 characters for me tonight, and I'm like, but I wanted to draw the Hopper. I finally did it.
That's what we do, man.
Yeah, I believe you. I believe you, Elsie. What are you doing tonight? Are you doing your good religious pictures again? I like those.
Yeah, I got one here, man.
I do them too. I come on and do.
It's one. He's healing this blind man.
Oh, I like that.
Kind of fun. Yeah.
I come on.
I went to a place down the road. It's called Youth Town, and they got youth there from about 15 to, and if once they get 18, they got to go. You know, they can't stay.
Oh,
But it's a place. It's a Christian, last chance type place. Instead of jail, the judge might give them that,
oh,
or their parents have like thrown up their arms and said, I don't know what to do. They'll send them there. Uh, there's like 30 young men and about 8 young women, and the only time they ever get together at one time is when they come down on Sunday night, you know. And my friend and I, we're the ones who talk to them, kind of give them their Sunday night program. And at the end of it, man, I handed out every one of those kids. I gave every one of them a painting like I'm doing right now.
terrific.
That blew my mind, man. Just to see their reactions and their how it made them, feel better somehow. I could tell, and because
That's
a lot
true.
of them asked me, and I wasn't like I was forcing them to take it. You know, before they'd always come up and ask me for if I had any paintings. Of course they would take a painting every day, every time I come. Some of them would, but I try to give like the kids that are new or kids that just got there. I try to let them have one because they hang it up in their dorm or wherever they're at, and I always put, like I said, there's always scripture around the area, so I might give them something to think about. You know, during that
So when you're
time.
going through rough times, just seeing something like that
Yeah,
inspires
man.
you.
Somebody would actually carry, and we before my friend and I started going, they had like different people every Sunday night. They didn't know who was coming. Now they pretty much know at least half the time we're coming, if not more. We'll do cool things. We'll get a bunch of donuts, get them because we know they don't get stuff, as far as things too often. So when you give them something like some donut and a Coke, man, or you bring some mints in there and give it to them, well, they're tripping out. And we're talking about, I taught high school for 30 years, man, and well, high
Ooh,
school, about 20 something of it. Kids all
high school.
react differently. But I think it's worth it, man, to try and help at least our next generation, man. We don't.
He's doing what you're doing. I don't see anybody drawing that. I don't see you drawing good religious pictures and trying to inspire people online. I don't see
Well,
anything like that.
here's the
You're the first
difference,
one.
man. I'm not trying to make a name or say my artwork's the best or I'm better than you or you're better than me. It really doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? We do what we do as artists. Uh,
Oh yeah,
it's just like Van Gogh. They used to tell him he was a nut.
yeah.
He
Van
needs to
Gogh
go
draw anything.
needs to go do something else. And he was a little bit out there. But hey, we're all a little bit out there, bro.
Yeah,
I
got to
don't know
remember
about
that.
you. I don't know about you, man, but think about
Uh,
it.
I know. I didn't. Yeah, I didn't know that till later. Till I got a little bit older, I was like, wait a minute.
It does, man.
If we reading all the comic books and drawing all that stuff, and
Hey,
gotta be a
man,
little bit
and
out
it's
of there.
all cool. If you
Cool.
keep things in perspective. That's all I'm saying. And if we keep things before us in perspective, and we don't, you know, go out of our minds. I mean, the only time I've really seen it kind of disturb me was, my dad had Parkinson's, and I kind of watched him mentally just decline. And that's
Yeah, I know
something
how that
God.
hard that was for you after a while.
I don't know how I could ask anybody to expect that from anybody. I mean, that just like come out of left field, something I never thought, about at all ever. that would happen, you know. Because he would get something happen, he'd go in the hospital, and you'd be wondering if he was going to come out, you know.
Oh,
And then this happens, and he lives 20 more years almost with it, you know, and like wow.
What
But
I'm
over
coming in
time,
from left field here. So what are we talking about? Depressing
we're
stuff?
just talking. I'm
Oh,
just, I'm just, I'm
okay.
just sitting there going off, man. Is what I'm doing.
Okay. I was just wondering. It was kind of
All right.
downer. Yeah, my dad, he
Just
was
putting
he
up
went to
with me.
deteriorating.
Tinkle.
Rails just putting up with me, man. He just putting up with me.
Raul, you'll get a kick out of this one. Sort of a zombie like Hulk, right? With white hair and sort of his muscles looking. It might be I can't remember exactly what I had because I didn't put a name right back in 2000, February 2023. But yeah, white hair, sort of red muscle cut color for his coloring, torn off pants. So
Kind of
sort of
like
like
Solomon Grundy.
yeah.
Me,
Right.
Solomon Grundy.
Yeah.
Solomon
Kind of,
Grundy.
yeah. Him and Red Hulk put together or something.
Nice.
See you, Peter. Take care. We'll get him
All
on a
right, bro.
stream long enough. Maybe if we stream long enough today, we'll pick him up
Back.
tonight. Who knows? 4 more hours, right, Hal dear?
Out here, that's all he yells. That's all he yells.
Yeah. Well, I thought I'd do something different today, and have a draw stream on the 4 o'clock shadow.
Yeah, that was
Why not?
different. I was like, wait, what? Am I reading this right? I was like,
I
let me
know
get in
I've
that
got to
stream.
get motivated to drawing, and I've got a couple of characters here I want to do, and so. But I'll do that zombie guy. I'll give him a card too, just because I don't have a name. I've actually come up with a bunch of names during this. Just a minute, ALZ, and I'll showcase you just a second. Here you go. Been telling me about a second or two. Telling you. There you go. So what's going on here?
It works.
Healing the blind man?
Healing the blind man. Yeah.
Okay. Be cool if you have him healing a leper. That would be cool just to see a grotesque looking leper.
I was thinking about that, man. I was thinking about that, bro. I was thinking I could paint it,
Yeah.
Then I got this one going on. I just, just lined it.
Okay.
Painted it.
Cool.
And he's just telling them, because these guys, he said, Jesus said to them, if you were blind, you would have no sin. But since you say we see, therefore your sin remains.
Mm-hmm.
He's telling the Pharisees. New Pharisee.
So what have you guys been doing on the weekends? Like, today?
Chilling. I see.
Chilling like a villain? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The first day out of the week, I didn't have nothing to do, as far as in the books that I was, down to do, that I wanted to do. Since ain't nobody at school, since ain't nobody there off Christmas break,
Mm-hmm.
I just been doing drawing. I sit down and, of course, at the border around these, when I'm waiting to pick them up and stuff, I draw borders on canvases all the time. So if they see me waiting, they know what I'll be doing. I'll be sitting there going at it, But I take them home and then I pick them up and I just draw, it's the pencil. And then I take them like we were sitting here and I just took paint and just painted the drawing, It's what I always have done pretty much. Occasionally I'll grab the paint and just go at it, but depends on what I'm trying to accomplish. Like a whole lot of other folks. Well, I'll be able to get to hang with you till at least maybe 7, but after that, I got a date. So,
Yeah.
yeah. But I'm having fun, man. It's pretty cool. You having a draw stream. I didn't even know it. Oh, okay. Super cool. Let me grab some tools,
Mm-hmm.
some utensils.
So who we should battle him? Oh, cool.
Who? What? You gonna do a battle scene?
Yeah, I was trying to figure. I was trying to
Yeah,
get. I was
cool,
trying to get
man.
the Brain Man, the
Oh,
Brainiac. I'm on the website looking at the characters here.
Oh, okay.
Who's the new characters? Where are the new characters at? I'm gonna have Hopper sit next to some new characters. I did my
Yeah.
thing. I got Hopper done. All right, where are these new
Mhm.
characters at? What am I doing?
Well, you could have
Making them up?
Beatdown flying towards him. Both in Hopper.
Beat down.
Hopper versus Beatdown.
That's just.
well, he wants
Oh
to at least have
man.
a chance to get in the book, you know.
Let's see.
Well, you haven't done Thunder Rock. He's up
Yeah,
there.
where's
He's
Thunder
a
Rock?
pizza
at?
round up there. His face.
Is he? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going through all of them here to see. We got him by Grave Tales.
Yeah,
Let's see.
read tail.
Man, seems kind of cool. Let me zoom out a little bit.
I thought that Grave Tales was so cool. I bought the splash page roll. That was cool.
Yeah, Doc did that one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, wow. You can see that's good. Yeah, wow. Look at him.
I mean, just the concept, man, was just a trip.
Twisted Fun with the Twisted Man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, the thing I like about him is his pattern changes all the time, because he kind of manipulates reality.
Everything's a twisted, my head is spinning like a whirlwind, it never ends. Oh,
I like his singing.
That's good.
Yeah, we're going to be competing against the studio. The studio starts up at 6, usually when this ends, but we're going extra
Don?
long tonight.
Is it Don, the studio? You talking about Don?
Dawn, the studio, yeah. So we'll be
Competition time.
competition time. Yeah. Mhm.
we
Yes,
just
indeed.
rock and roll, baby.
Hoochie coo.
That's all we do. That's what we do. With or without you. Oh, okay.
Somebody kill me now.
Put me out of my misery.
Put me out of my
Hey,
misery.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing. Pens here.
What you talking about, bro?
Talk about money.
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 Ah.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Hey, Pink Floyd says, "Pull together as a team." Man, you just don't know what'll happen. You might be reigning world champions.
With or without you.
With or without you. Oh. I think that's what I want to do.
Let's do this. Just come on your show and try different things. You know, just try different things out. Sit there, experiment. I like that.
Oh, yeah. And you tell me back when comics were beginning and flourishing and growing, you tell me people like, you know, you got Stan Lee, and you had all these different artists, whether it was DC or whether it was Marvel, but they were all working together, looking at each other's stuff, tripping out, man, saying, oh, man, you know, they was probably all working and helping each other out best they could, or at least, you know, it seems like they were looking around because you saw a lot of influence going on.
The main thing
Influenced
was
by
get it
Shake.
out the door. Get it out the door and get a paycheck, you know?
That was then. That was right. You're right. And they'll tell you that, those artists. You know, it was like it was a job because back then you didn't make much. Jobs were hard to find when they were going at it. All right, I'll be back.
Huh?
Rut roll, Raggy.
Zoinks. Zoinks, baby.
Jeepers. Jeepers, creepers. Where'd you get those eyes?
All right. So let's see here.
Hell no.
So, does that man wear a suit or a shirt, or is he just
No, he's basically naked, but
okay?
he's like a Rorschach, you know, without,
Ah,
and he's not a lot of detail on the inside. He's kind of like a blank, you know, kind of like Inner Man, but he's all the energy crackle around the periphery of his body to, you know, give you the shape is there. Oh, well, with the Twisted Man, it's like you can do any design within the parameters of his body that you want. I'm thinking of Zeitgeist.
oh, right. With the Twisted Man, so you can do any design.
Who
within
is
the parameters.
breathing down the mic? I don't know. I don't know, Terry. Might have been me. I don't know.
So he's muscle then. He's just like
Yeah,
he's not
he's
wearing a suit. Oh, okay.
no. I mean, his form is like, Rorschach. So within that frame there, you can do any. I always try and give him some human features, but in different ways. And it's wild what I came up with. I was very pleased with the card that I did, because he almost looks like a clown mime or something, very insidious. I mean, he looks very scary to me in that one. Probably the scariest iteration I've done of him. There it is, right there.
Okay, good. Yeah, he looks like the evil mime. You're right. Good.
But like I say, you can do anything within there in black and white,
Okay.
pattern that you want. He's to indicate a nose, eyes, cheekbone, or whatever. Sometimes it might not even look human because it's in flux. But I always try and give him some kind of features. Within those parameters. It's kind of loose. All right, so here's that guy with the tan pants and the start on him till I start inking. Whoops, that didn't quite work out, did it? There we go. I never made it with a body as Mr. Owl.
Looks like the Phantom of the Opera.
Yeah, I was going for that. Yeah, sort of the upturned nose.
Pig nose.
Yeah. Sad individual.
No.
Now I'm going to work on this new concept of a character. Got a card ready for him. I think I'm going to mute Elsie till he gets back, because I think he's a little bit of an echo. Raul, do you have your icon as a reference pic that's not a tiny icon on YouTube? Carrie wants to know.
I have my reference on YouTube. Go to my website. It's big on there. It's big. Roland T Drawings. YouTube.
Yeah. And if you're not subbed to Raul, consider subbing to Raul. Yeah, we rarely have a draw stream anymore. I've been trying to get Ryan on, as a regular. Of course, with his schedule, I thought he was going to have some more time than what he actually, has. So
I think he got a new job or something. I think that's what happened.
Now maybe I can coax Raul coming in and drawing.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, you have. Since I gave you my Instagram, you've been sending me the messages. So I'm like, oh wait, I'm getting an actual link to the show. This isn't like, like, something must be up. Let me go click on this link and come on in. That's a good way to ask, because then I know it's different.
Mm-hmm.
I'm always watching the show. Helps me get through the work hours. Oh man, I remember. 9 to 5 draw. I mean, 9 to 5 shift or whatever it is. It helps. It's funny. You come on, I know it's getting close to the end of the day.
Did you now? Are you going to make that now with digital? You can make this scene as big as you want, right? So you're working on the individual character, but you want him going up against somebody, right? Hmm. I've got a character suggestion for you, Raul, for him to go up against. Impact. Steve Ditko like character. I'm liking Impact. I'm gonna have to work him
Impact.
into a story.
I
Now,
want to try
I
some
now
Impact.
muted you while you were gone because we're getting a little echo from your end.
Too much
Kelsey.
echo.
A little bit, but it kind of comes and goes. I don't know. I sub to Raul and his giggle tickles me. Terry says.
The giggle. It does tickle you? I didn't know that. That's what Sabrina said at first, but kind of get used to it.
Apex says, "Sweet Jesus art, Elsie."
Well, thank you, brother.
Yeah, I almost sent How Dear. Now he does these recreation. I almost sent him the link. I thought, well, I'll be dropping it in the chat if he wants to come in. He can come in, and draw with us.
If you send it to them directly, that catches their attention. And they're like,
Mhm.
wow, let me get in there.
Well, that's what we hope for.
All right, just putting some stuff away. All right, made it back again. Good. Just a moment.
I'm doing like a cloaked figure with tentacles coming out of the face. Out of the darkness.
Just saw a blank page or a blank card.
Did you? Okay, it
Yeah.
was just done in pencil. Here we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, you just did that? Oh man, I'm gonna have to.
Tentacles
really
coming
need
out of
you.
the dark of the cloak, you know.
Oh.
That's how great characters are born sometimes. It's just a concept, you know. Just a concept. Yeah, I have my influences, Raul, but I try not to let them overly influence me.
True. That's true. I don't
You know,
even keep them near me. I just gonna go with what I learned, and that's about it. You're right. I
I
don't think
mean, I
Elsie's
don't
doing that either.
like Shadows or Babies, Sweet Baby. You know, I never really got the reference, and maybe I was channeling my inner she, but I never. I mean, Oriental character like that. Yeah, you're gonna go to she, you know, as a kind of go to because she's like that.
Right, like she.
Mm-hmm. But I did not have that intention at all, you know, to I'm going to do a she like character. It's just like let me do this Oriental character I have in mind, you know. Just kind of popped in my head, and along with the name. Now the name doesn't always come to me like that, but sometimes I start with the name like Silver Boa. I heard that on the radio and said, "Oh, I got to create a character like that." Copyright that name before anybody takes it because that's a great name for a character. Silver Boa.
Hmm?
Boa constrictor.
Black boa.
I'm considering a character called Faceplant. He falls down all the time. I was making that up. Sorry. Not really, folks. Don't panic. Don't panic.
Yeah, taking it to you. He's
Yeah.
here.
Rex is
But
lost.
he actually really is coming up with one called Butthole.
Ah,
There
gosh.
is.
No need. There's plenty of those out there.
And I figured they'd come in useful.
No, but one of my portals wound up looking like a butthole. I wasn't expecting that.
It happens.
But it's an aperture, right? It's a what do you call it? Sphincter opening.
Planet.
It's
Uranus.
it's an orifice.
It's a planet.
Excuse me.
I had a cousin Orpheus. Not really.
Orville.
My dad's middle name was Omer.
What?
Homer, not
Okay.
Omer.
Oh.
Must
Whoa.
be thinking Homer Glitch. It was
Glitch.
Homer. Yeah, Homer like the philosopher. Who wants to be called Homer? Uh, I'm just saying. That's kind of different. Kind of a different name. An unfortunate name. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Shane.
Shane, 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 Shane of Fools.
Doo-doo-doo.
Put
Really fun. She's
Mhm.
just drawing weird black stuff on there, and that's about it. That's kind of cool.
Oh yeah. Now you kind of going tiger shark, man. You're doing with streaky.
Wow.
That's cool.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Hidden messages like an elephant or
Oh
something
yeah, you
kids
could do
see.
that with it.
Is that
Definitely.
what that
Yeah.
is? And they're analyzing what they're interpreting. Oh man. Oh wait. Right, the traditional one, the two bats, the two bats looking at each other. An elephant or something like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, you could definitely put in some Easter egg type stuff in there.
Hmm.
Definitely on this character.
And then they go, "You seeing a skull? That's bad. You're gonna be a bad person."
Yeah, he is a bad one. I mean, he's trying to build actually, twist the universe to his will, literally.
Ah,
That's not very nice.
He's a pretty powerful character. But then a lot of the 43 are. It takes more than one hero to bring down some of these Nazi super soldiers that are going to be showing up.
woo.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I have not created a character called Piker yet.
You gonna get all this stuff? When are we gonna
Huh?
see all these characters and books? When's the book gonna get completed? I know I backed it.
Uh well, like some of the 43 are, throwback is going to be in the next Midnight Story, and a whole group of them are going to be in that story from with Beatdown and the other heroes, and set 250 years in the future. Uh and I'm trying to think if in Devil Flyer Zero, because you're going to do two books after we fulfill this book and do the unseen artwork of John Buscema next, real quick, because all the artwork's done on that, right? Just have to put it in palatable form for everybody. Um, but yeah, I'm slowly working in a lot of the 43 into the stories, trying to introduce them as quickly as possible. The most you're going to see them in them is that there's going to be about 5 or 6 individuals, and Twisted Man might be one. He's just so powerful. I don't know. I don't. If you've got, it's going to be your battle royale. They basically come into a city and start trashing the city and killing everyone. And the heroes transport in and have to stop them. Now very, my powerful cosmic character uh, bystander will be there with them, and Bog will be there. Beatdown will be there because she's born in that time. You know, she's a future hero, if you will. Uh, So a lot of these characters are going to be introduced. So one of the characters is going to be Storm Rider, but it'll be 250 years in the future Storm Rider. Twisted Man versus Hopper. I think the Twisted Man would probably take, Hopper's a unique character, let's just say that. He's got a unique ability that's highly desired by any super team. His Hopper is going to be a little smaller than I would say. Twisted Man's probably about my height, about 6'2", and
Cool.
Hopper is probably 5'6" or 7. I don't know. He's smaller character. Rex, you could be a politician the way you danced around Rose's question about people getgetting booked. What do you want from me?
Rex, tell him clearly. I don't know what's going on. I'm just drawing.
I know people ask me about that. Do you want the day, the time, and the second that it's going to arrive on your doorstep? I mean, what the hell, I mean, Carrie's been asking me as soon, like 2 days after the campaign ended, she's been asking me, when are we getting a book? It's like it just finished. It's still in demand. It just went in demand. The campaign's not over yet. Damn, give it, and we've garnered over time, we've garnered more support for the book, and that's good. We're still getting backers. I love it. I just sent a file to the to get all the rest of the cards, and then we'll start on like the sticker book, tapestry, standee, and then the books will be last to print because you got to know how many exactly of everything, right? I can kind of guesstimate on the other stuff, but the books you kind of want to know, and then I'll probably print about 25% overage on them. It'll still be a small amount no matter what. I think I'm ready to start coloring this one. And maybe the well, I guess I could ink this other guy. And Carrie says yes. And then I want the same crystal ball as you to predict stuff to that detail. Yeah. I think you need a new house for all the character ideals designs. Yeah. Well, this is the house of ideals. That's for sure. I'm taking that from Marvel because they're bankrupt right now. There you go. Tentacles coming out of the cloaked figure's face.
Yeah, okay, now
Oh.
I see it.
And here's the original concept that I did for that. Let's get the ideal down. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now start inking on this poor soul here.
Each snake is venomous. We call him
I need to
King.
check. I have not checked Facebook today.
King snake.
Well, I did. Well, I did create a new character called King Viper, so he might be one of the villains that goes up against the Silver Boa. I don't know yet. But I did get a breakthrough with several characters and the story arc and the way it's going and their backstory. And that's good because there's principal characters, that need really some further development. You don't have to tell everything immediately, but I think you're going to like how I introduce some of these characters sometimes later in their lives. Right now, I'm getting some of the principal characters down with the Devil Flyer. Don Chin says, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Ho, ho.
Said Merry Christmas to me. Yeah. Yeah, it was sad to hear that Gil Gerard passed away. I did not know he was an Arkansan. Huh?
Peace, Buck Rogers.
I was born in the same town that Buck Rogers was born in. Did not know that till recently. Well, I've tried contacting John Dillard, who's supposed to be doing a 2-page spread of Devil Flyer fighting Armored Flyer, sort of like in that goes in the Devil Flyer book. I have not heard back from him. So maybe I can talk to some people like Doc or Hex Allen. Hex Allen's actually been over to his house. He's out there in LA, close by to John. I just haven't heard from John. He's supposed to be doing a double-page spread for Devil Flyer for me, and I just have not heard from him. Not from lack of trying to contact him, but I'm sure he'll get back to me as quick as he can. Hopefully everything's going all right with him. I know he was sick for a little while. I did find out that. I don't know what it was. Raul, have you seen Primal on Adult Swim?
Wow. I actually saw that. I've never seen it before, but I recently saw it a few days ago. Amazing.
On
It's like
YouTube?
Frazetta on YouTube. Right. It just jumped
Yeah.
on my screen. I was like,
Yeah,
what
I
is
had
this?
not. They're really pushing that because on January 11th, the start of season 3, and I had not seen it before either. And I thought, wow, yeah, good stuff.
Used to watch Samurai Jack on Adult
Yeah.
Swim. All
Did
right?
he do that? Did that truck
know
Russian
if
guy
it's
do
in-
that one?
I don't know if the same guy did it, but I used to watch it. It kind of has that feel, but
Yeah.
it's more Americanized, and it looks like
Mhm.
you're looking at a Frazetta drawing with the caveman. I saw the first 5 seconds of it. He's looking at his family. I didn't know it was his family. This woman's running, the kid's running, the T-Rex shows up and it
And
starts
eats
eating,
them.
eats
Yeah.
them, and then eats the kids, and then he starts screaming, and he gets the spear, tries to throw it at it, and it turns out that T-Rex was just a little baby, was a mama was calling in the background, and I'm like, whoa, that's scary. I only made it that far. I was like, I got to watch that one again.
Yeah, well, they got it kind of on a loop. They only go so far with it. I have not seen. I actually, there's a couple videos out. The whole thing in 60 minutes, a rundown of all 2 seasons, and I watched the one that was like 59 minutes, and they actually show you the end of season 2, whereas on this loop they're not showing you the complete thing about what happens. I don't know why. Maybe they're just for time's sake, and
They're cutting stuff out.
they're
of
like,
it
if you don't have it in this, because it gets more complex as it goes along. What happens to the principal characters? They're enslaved, and they have to break away, and they have a failed attempt at first, and there's a lot to it.
I didn't know that. You must have watched a good chunk of it.
Well, no,
I didn't get
I watched one of the documentaries on explaining on
Documentary.
what's going on before I really watched the whole thing that they're showing now, and it made more sense to me that way.
Yeah.
It made much more sense to me when I had somebody explaining what I'm looking at.
It's like the drawings. Get the art. Elsie to watch it. He'll like it.
Oh yeah, he'd love it.
Check it out.
Our tastes running about the same.
There's very little that you show me that I didn't like.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that goes with all things. Would it be a movie or a documentary? It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I
I
just like that kind of stuff.
like documentaries and
I mean, if you don't find going to the deepest part of
commentaries.
the ocean interesting, then I don't know what's wrong with you. To actually see what's down there a mile deep in the ocean, or 2 or 3 more, who knows?
Yeah. Well, you know, that stuff,
And
the underwater stuff has always fascinated me.
it's super cool. That one where they put cameras on this whale or whatever. That was
Uh-huh.
a trip. That was a
Was that
trip.
where you follow the life of the whale for like 90 to 100 years?
I don't know, but they found him. He went deep, man. He dove so deep, man. They were seeing iridescent creatures, and there wasn't no light down there.
Right. Bioluminescence.
It was,
I, did not have the space to put in Sea Demon, in a story. On Devil Flyer, unfortunately. But I mean, he's, I view Aquaman as like the underwater Superman.
that's what I started to say, Superman. Yeah.
Because if you think about it, he's got to be able to survive all the depths of the ocean. And that's pretty powerful right there.
Yeah. Not
all
to
the
mention
forces of the
things he
ocean.
can do. The things he can do.
So Sea Demon, Namor, he's powerful. And
oh yeah, Namor.
So my underwater character is going to be pretty powerful,
Oof.
but he's going to be out of action to a certain extent. I'm taking one of my most powerful characters and I'm sort of handicapping him from the very beginning of the story. Otherwise, he could just kind of come in and, take names, Look, a lot of the Devil Flyer story, you don't realize how it is Devil Flyer and Sea Demon, they're going to wind up as best friends, really close characters, really close. And there's a reason for that, it's not just arbitrary. Yeah, Solomon Grundy type character here. I'm glad you kind of name dropped that. I actually saw something, in animation recently with Solomon Grundy.
Grundy, grunch, crush you.
And he's one of DC's oldest characters. He goes back all the way to the Golden Age, Maybe me breathing in, I tend to.
I put myself on mute.
I tend to hold my breath sometimes, when I'm really.
Professional. You're professional. I haven't done that any streams I've done. I just be breathing heavy. I mute myself.
Sometimes you have to hold your breath when you're inking,
Oh, yeah. Keep your hands steady.
Interesting.
Yeah, just to sort of steady yourself. Yeah. So erase the pencil lines, clean it up a little bit, and then start coloring. There you go, Raul. Fully ink.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh,
That
my.
thing.
That's good, Rex. I like
we'll
it.
For the color.
Yeah. Color both these.
I like it.
Oh, so his face has got tentacles coming out of it?
Coming out of it. Yeah.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
How the darkness of the cloak. I think I'm just going to put a black background in here since he has white hair on this one. I think I'm just going to blacken it out.
Let me get some contrast going.
Uh-huh. High contrast. Absolutely. See how Raul's coming along.
Fun. Just trying different things up on the stream here.
Hopper says, "You'll never take me alive."
Yeah. Gotta make it smaller.
Now, isn't Twisted Man really cool? Because the pattern within his body shifts and changes. He's like a lava lamp,
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He
So
can
every
be
panel is
different
gonna be
every
different.
scene. He can
Every
be
scene is
different
different.
every scene. And then
you don't have
and
to
then you can
replicate that over and over.
and the pattern is kind of like if he's mad, then you can think mad when you're doing the patterns. If he's pleased with himself, you can kind of maybe a little calmer, right? With the pattern.
Interesting.
It's so the pattern is emotionally sort of driven, right? I mean, the way he would look, at least that's the way I approach the character. If he's more calm, then the pattern's probably going to be more
imagine what he'd
serene.
look like if somebody gave him some LSD. What he'd look like on the inside.
Man. He'd be tripping out. Oh man, that bugged me out. Looking at the hopper in this dude. There's no way to watch that screen.
Well, Euphoria is kind of like that. So if Euphoria tries that on Twisted Man and Twisted Man tries on his, it could get, and then, if her sister gets into
get
it,
ugly.
Hallucinogenic. Yeah. Okay. Let me finish inking this background here.
I mean, it not only that, it gives the artist some little bit of flexibility too.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, you don't have to draw him the same way every panel to panel.
Well, it helps you if the person's thinking right. They can even be more creative. They can come up with their own.
That's true.
Yep, that's what I'm.
That's kind of what you will be doing as an artist.
I mean, Rorschach is probably the same, along the lines there, but I mean, the comparisons are not the same. So, Not the same character.
No. But
You can
we
always find
understand
something that's maybe close, but
it's similar.
similar. Yeah.
Similar effect. It's not this. Like I said, that's not where it came from. It came from
No.
what you were
No,
doing.
not at all.
Now
Nope.
you compare it later. Yeah, you can compare a lot of things later, had the similarities of this and that and whatever. But who
Mhm.
cares? If that's what people are into. Now, if you were sitting there copying characters, it'd be evident, man. You
Yeah.
wouldn't have.
And there are
couldn't
creators
defend
out there
yourself.
doing that type of stuff.
I'm just saying, you can't defend yourself if you do other people's characters. I mean, that's just unless it's their job. Like if they're working for DC or Marvel or whatever, and that's what they're supposed to do. But at my own time, I don't want to sit around and do something like Matisse has already done stuff. I'm gonna copy his. Why?
Yeah. Why would you want to?
Unless I was a student trying to learn something and I could actually see a Matisse in front of me, then I might be inspired.
Right.
Or Van Gogh or Gauguin or whatever.
Well, we are all on the backs. I'm just trying to be as a creative, original,
I know you are.
as much as I can be,
That's
giving
why I
that.
respect what you do, brother. Because I know it's not something, your intention is to sit around and copy other people. Man, you got your own gig to do.
Right. Exactly.
And if it happens to look like yours, well, I'm sorry. I didn't even know you existed. So
Hmm.
I'm just doing my thing. You know what I mean?
The inking is where it really comes to life, though.
Oh, yeah. That's almost like painting.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, we're going to a party.
Oh,
I would
she's going
like
to
you
a
to
party
go.
tonight.
Birthday. Take a cha. Oh, yeah. I appreciate this, Rex. Doing a draw stream, and I've got a lot accomplished.
Good. Yeah, we don't do this enough.
Like
Or
I
I
said,
haven't.
I got to get off at 7, so
Yeah, I'm watching the clock for you.
appreciate
Oh,
it. I mean, I don't gotta get off, but I'm gonna get off. How about that?
Right. And who knows? Check back with us. We may still be going.
Hey,
I know I'm going to at least finish these 2 sketch cards.
there's a lot involved.
Well, small areas here I had to ink black. So, yeah, it's taking me a little while with this one.
you can do it.
Smaller pieces do not sometimes can, take up more time than.
Oh, It can
larger.
take up as much time as any other piece can. Seriously. You know that.
I like to go extra long sometimes with the 4 o'clock shadow.
It's really
Sometimes
long
like,
though.
huh?
That's really long. I never seen you go past that. The 4 o'clock shadow. I never seen it go
Oh
that
man,
late.
we used to do like 4 or 5
o'clock
hours.
shadow's
I
a
mean,
hit, baby.
After the 4 o'clock shadow? Huh.
Play,
well,
man,
I
we'll
mean,
draw string 10 to 3 in the morning.
well, like yesterday, I went an hour. I went like an hour and 2 minutes. Some are shorter than others. But
Depends on what's going
yeah, if
on.
you go back and you look at the early days of the 4 o'clock shadow, Iron Shadow would go 4 or 5 hours. I mean, sometimes it's amazing. The time and then we just kind of settled into like a 2 hour mark. Sometimes we go a
Yeah.
little longer, especially if I'm doing an interview, but not always. Some people only have about an hour to
Cool
give you.
thing is you can do what you want to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's flexible. There is no ardent rule on the 4 o'clock shadow. On how long you might go.
There's no.
But I have
play
done some.
rules, man.
We used to go a
Don't
lot
play
longer
rules.
till we hit the 2 hour format.
I'm
It's
used to it.
amazing the time that we put into streaming to build the channel, to get seen.
Took you, well, you worked at it, man, and I can remember, man, when you started.
I'm coming
I
up on
remember before you
2,300
started.
videos here pretty soon. And
Like I
that's not
said, I
counting
didn't
the
know
ones
where
that
you
YouTube ever
started.
removed for whatever reason over the years. Pretty soon we'll be celebrating 4 years of content on the channel on the 27th. We've been around.
Round and round. Oh. I'll tell you why. Oh.
Well, I really didn't think that. I mean, I knew I was going to be doing some streaming every day, so I just started it daily, and it's not always been easy. I've missed less than a month in the last 4 years. I know. I'd say about a month. I missed about a month's time in that whole time. And some of that wasn't my choosing at all. Internet problems
It happens.
or funerals.
Family issues, internet. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on.
Life.
Yeah, my aunt just passed away, and I don't know if she's buried yet or what. I imagine she is by now. But
No.
yeah, my last living aunt. Last time she was in town here, I missed her. I didn't miss just by a little bit. I wish I'd gotten a chance to see her one last time. Oh, there we go. We got the background all blacked in, like a good solid black. What are you working on now, Raul? What is this?
I'm gonna have the clown killer
Oh yeah.
floating in the background.
Okay. Yeah. There you go. That adds a new dimension to it, huh?
It's all random stuff. It's on the webpage. Oh, that's pretty cool. Just start drawing them.
I did a 30.
I got better. I got a lot.
I did a 30-hour marathon.
my brother.
I did.
Do
Yeah.
it, my brother.
I've been wanting to do another long marathon. So there you go. There's the background.
Hey,
Yeah,
Christmas
there.
is
Oh,
coming up, Red.
and that really makes it
Christmas
Now,
pop.
is coming up.
now I'll color him.
That's perfect. Look at the detail. Uh-oh. Well, Rex is
We
showing his
we ought to
skills there.
plan one, Red. We ought to plan one, brother.
Playing what? A marathon?
A marathon, since I don't have to pick kids up or anything,
Oh yeah.
at least for the next week, you know. And Christmas is coming. It might be fun.
A week-long stream. 24 hours all
Yeah.
week.
Yeah, do it before what? Before Christmas? Before New Year's? Do it for all that.
Yeah.
Just have people taking over for you.
Yeah, if you're gonna do a
Leave
marathon,
your
you almost need
leave your Lincoln screen up there, and when you pass out, put a picture in it like you got.
Sweet. That was sweet. I was watching that stream. Rex had his chair there. I was like, man, it was live. I was like, this is cool. I see
Chair-
other people do that.
chair streams.
That
Yeah.
was cool.
Yeah.
It happened. I thought something happened. Though. I was like, oh no. I stopped laughing. I was like, maybe something happened.
Maybe he's laying there beside his chair. Oh my!
I know he's there every day, and the camera's just still on. It's just still rolling. I was like, oh no. I started panicking.
We'll let it roll for 3 days. See what happens.
No, you can't do that. You can roll for 11 hours and 55 minutes, pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the limit of it. But I did have a 30-hour stream. What I would do is I'd do the 12 hours and then start up another stream.
There you go.
And then start up another stream because that took 3 streams to do 30 hours
Wow.
marathon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, often with these, like, you know, it comes to me in color. So like this one, yeah, he's red with white hair.
Interesting. And my images come in color too when I look at the headshots, but when it comes down to the pencil and the paper, I'm just starting black and white. And then after the pencils, then I have to pull out the color after I've already seen the color. It's so confusing.
Yeah. Well,
Do what you do, brother.
I just
That's the only way to do it.
Do.
I just
Hey.
have not thought it. You know, that's the good thing about these head sketches that I'm doing for everyone is it's forced me to put color for the very first time on some of these
Yeah,
characters.
it's all color now. It's all color.
A lot of them
There's
are
no black
created
and
in
white.
color, man. You know, some of them are actually created in color.
And all these will be published in the art book, the unseen artwork of Devil Fly or whatever art book. So all this artwork that you're going to be getting, the head sketch that'll be published, the sketch cards, artwork that'll be published. Anything that I give out, the original artwork on the campaign will be published somewhere.
I mean, to be honest with
On
you,
the
it's almost impossible to tell somebody, oh, it's coming out, you know, next month, when there's so much to the campaign, you know, and so
Mhm.
much has to be, you know, done.
Yeah, made up.
And it's
Yeah.
going to get done. We're just pecking away at it the best we can, you know. And
Right.
if people have had good patience, and that's what we ask for, because we're not going anywhere. We're
Yeah,
right
because
here.
our next book is going to be come out quick. I mean, it's, you know, all the artwork's done for it. We just have to put it in a palatable form, and Glenn Fleming's going to help us with that.
I'm just saying, regardless of what people say, well, it's taking too long, or it hadn't taken that long. I mean, it doesn't really matter because it's going to come out in quality, and however and whenever it's going to be awesome. And you know, and there's a whole universe being planned, not just one comic book, and we're done.
Yeah,
It's
this is a whole
a
universe
lot
that's
more
being
involved
created.
in it than than people really understand. Sometimes, I'm sure there's a lot of people that do. You know,
Well, like Shadowhawk was saying, sometimes there's unforeseeable like creative shortages. They couldn't have. None of those people
well,
could have
I got
predicted
1 minute, Rick.
huh?
I got 1 minute. You. It's
Oh,
almost
Woohoo.
7 o'clock.
well, we'd be sorry to hear you go. Just check back with us. We might still be going.
You want,
Who
you want to
knows?
see what I got done?
Sure.
Working on this one.
Wow. There you go. Good with the tree. I like that.
You saw that, some of that.
Mm-hmm.
Most might saw most of that.
Mm-hmm.
It's good. I like the forms.
Well, good. I'm glad you got some stuff done tonight.
Yeah, me too, man. Just had a catastrophe.
Uh-oh.
You drop the ink.
Yeah,
think you
well,
dropped
when
the
I
ink.
was on Topicless, I had a landslide too here. And I was like, oh. I've learned to stack stuff. Oh, gonna put some color in there.
Yeah, I'm taking the experiment now.
Mhm.
I'm just experimenting. See what happens.
On a different layer, though, isn't it?
It should be.
You can add and take away, I think, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I'm just kind of
Yeah,
drawing
if
it.
you
And
think
just
about it,
drawing
black and white, because if you don't have
It's
the
the
money for a
past.
color
Yeah, I
project,
don't.
then
Everybody got that.
then like Twisted Man is a perfect character. He's done in black and white, you know? Do that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Good. The color's not fighting me too much. All right, that's good to know that. Good to know that.
That song's in my head now. Birthday, take a chance. Kelsey's got that song in my head. In my head.
Hey, zombie.
Zombie. Zombie.
Hopefully that changed whatever song you were hearing. That should have changed it.
Yeah. Don't you want me, baby? That's why I don't listen to a lot of music. It gets in my head, and that's not really what I want in my head, you know?
No, you're right. You're right. That I don't do it either. You're right.
There's
I'm not saying
some
that.
they
Right.
create to music, and I don't want that. I want to be thinking, okay, how do I want to color this, or what do I want to make his hands a little bit bigger, or I just want to think about the creation of the characters and storylines and things like that.
You're right. I'm doing the same thing. I used to do the same thing. Used to hear a song on the radio, and then boom. Uh oh.
I mean, there's
Yeah.
only so many times you can hear radio killed the radio star.
Else done. Yeah.
And I enjoy it. But I don't want that in my head, overly.
Oh yeah, I understand that.
This is kind of like the Red Skull.
Uh-huh.
Kind of like
the guy
the
from
Red
Street
Skull
Fighter.
with white hair, Street Fighter hair. Yeah.
Yeah. You see that the new
Bodybuild.
Street Fighter's coming out. The new Street
Oh yeah.
Fighter.
Mhm.
It's a remake of another remake.
You guys
Yeah,
be
right.
cool.
Yeah.
I got the roll, baby. Take
Okay.
care.
Have a good time.
Take care.
I will.
So even though he's got white hair, I think I should put some like blue highlights, blue shading in there, just a little bit, maybe, really light. I'm finding enough light so it's not just all white. But just a hint of blue here or there, not denoting that his hair is blue, but Superman does that with blue in his black hair.
Yeah, I was trying to figure that out.
It's like Superman has blue hair. What? It's not that his hair is blue. It's just a little bit of shading, a little bit of shadow. So that it's not all looking all white. All white now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
All white. Now, what color eyes should I give him? Green eyes? Blue eyes? Baby's got blue eyes.
Color match.
Blue and green. Why not? They're primary and secondary color. Pretty sure that heavy breathing was me.
Well, I put myself on mute, Rex. When I'm not talking, I mute myself. Yeah. And there was a weird echo too. I heard you echoing. I'm like, uh-oh. I don't think that's me.
It happens from time to time. I like my poking myself with the ink, trying to put the lid back on. I could give him like yellow jaundice eyes too, make his eyes a little yellow, his whites of his eyes yellow. That'd look cool
That
with
sounds
that red.
interesting.
Yeah. Like he's a little sickly.
The characters are all sickly.
I'll defeat you yet. Maybe a little hint of yellow on his teeth. So he hasn't brushed them in millennial. The pathetic verse. You
With
have
the
pathetic
Suicide Squad.
characters.
Hey, that's
Maybe I
could
could Maybe
They're
I
not-
could call him Sasquatch. I mean, he
Yeah.
could be mistaken for Sasquatch.
Of course.
it's
If I look at him, I'll say he's a Sasquatch. I just gotta
Yeah.
look at him. That's all. I'll tell you honestly. Oh, Sasquatch. There's nothing pathetic about you doing. Wait, Oh yeah. Oh no. That's cool. That's cool. You're right. The yellow works with the red. I would never came up with
Never made it
the
without
color
biting.
theory.
Yeah. That's where I took him from. You know, back in 2023, he's kind of like a Hulk-like body, but a skeletal-like face with white hair, red all over. So
Colors help. The colors really help to just visualize all of it.
maybe I should name him Sasquatch.
Oh no, that's your call. I'm not getting
Huh?
involved in that. You've
Huh?
been hitting gold the whole time, so
Yeah. I don't know. I'll think about it. No need to name him. We've got time, right? When's the book coming out? Oh, believe
Here,
me,
baby.
I'm ready to go on to the John Buscema book. Believe me, I am ready. Never considered naming one of my characters Sasquatch before, though.
Jaundice.
Be a name, you know, could work.
If you name him, hold on. Let me get something here. Hold on.
So maybe the clown killer manipulated Hopper into attacking, you know, or manipulated the Twisted Man. Who knows? The behind the scenes
Let me take it
genius.
to my my book here of
Your vast repertoire.
nah, my book of name things here. You can find it. All right. So we need a name here for this guy. All right, where is it at? I had a whole list of these things somewhere. All right, unless it's the wrong book. All right, here we go. Here's all these weird names. All right, so hey, come on now. Okay, okay, okay. You can do the plate. The plate. The plate.
That would be more like a sidekick, and then you could
the
say he's a
sidekick.
chip off the old block.
Little block. Oh man. Look at all these weird names. It's got to be one that's cool here. Oh.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't it, brother.
The plate. Come on. Come on.
I never considered a character called the plate, though.
Oh, here we go.
Maybe he throws plates at you.
Let's call him
Former dishwasher, now turned superhero.
The plate.
The plate.
Let's call him Steam Chamber. I tried. I'll put my book away.
Yeah.
At least I tried. You're like, oh no.
Yeah.
At least I try to contribute.
You keep at it. Yes.
Or we can get more old here. Picos.
Uh-huh.
Now,
are these actual names for characters that you were considering?
No. This is something completely different.
Oh, okay.
We call him Redis. Redis. Redes. Redis. There you go. We're all set. I did.
And people will be mispronouncing it Reddick.
What? I said Redis. Redes. Redis. There you go. I did it. I contributed.
Okay.
Redis it is.
Dodged a bullet on that one.
It's a lot of pressure to produce. Redis it is. That's on stream. You can call him Redis.
Well, you can call me Ray. You can call me Jay. But you doesn't have to call me Johnson.
Let's see here. So this goes off. Okay.
Oh, 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 oh.
Isn't it dead now? Didn't MTV finally pass away? I think that's what I remember.
Probably,
I think
with a
it just
whimper.
ended though.
Yeah, maybe.
It finally ended. Oh, I see what I did wrong here. Okay. Get out of that.
Billy
Oh.
Power Max in the house. Hey, Billy. This has some black details in it too. So more black details. This one's going to take a minute too.
Mhm.
I might be able to use this larger felt in cut my time down. The other one was pretty small, intricate. Devil's in the details. At least that's what I've always heard. Need to get Billy on here and talk about his book. Been far too long, Billy, since we've had you on here. Had a good interview with Godfoe Universe. Good discussion that lasted about, oh gosh, how long did we go?
They're recent?
Yeah, we had to go a special time from 7 on. Yeah, we went for 2.5 hours on that stream. Good discussion with Godfoe. That happened an hour after the 4 o'clock shadow. They were ganging up on me. I had two guys I had to interview, the artist and the writer. Yeah, but they've been on before. They've been coming on.
Yeah. Remember that. It was two. Right.
Mhm.
One of them had a suit on. I think one of them had a suit, and I think the other one had glasses. Maybe something like that. I remember something like that late at night. That's interesting.
So you were watching some of the political Janet from Another Planet last night.
I caught a few minutes of it, working while watching it.
Mm-hmm.
I do like seeing that. I like seeing you doing diverse things. Different skits.
Well, she invited me, so I guess I'm a regular on there if I want to be.
Good.
So. A little different. Politics is common. I mean, recent commentary on current events is not always everybody's cup of tea. I get it. Janet's trying to bring awareness to some of these things that are going on every day. And I think it's by and large a good thing. I can hear this guy's laugh in my head. Maniacal laugh. Hope I didn't make you spew there, Gary. But yeah, very happy with the way things are progressing. We're making headways and
Start, right? That's the way to do it.
Yeah, not just with my art, but the way that everything's shaping up, I think the stories are coming along which will be coming out, as a follow up, to this story, but also, uh, the elements that will work into this last story that I'm working on in Devil Flyer, which is kind of a showcase thing with the bystander. Of course, he's kind of like a character that narrates anyway, kind of like the seer. And you want to pay attention to those characters because those type characters sort of give you spoiler material, of things that's coming up. Definitely in the bystander story, you're going to get a preview of the overarching Momentum universe and what's going to be coming down the pike, what you can kind of expect in future issues. And what's coming down the pike in the Momentum universe of characters. Doing some good things.
Came from pizza boxes.
What? Milk cartons.
Milk? What? Milk cartons? No way. No way. I didn't know that. I haven't been watching that long then. I know the pizza boxes where you were drawing them at night.
Oh, you mean the pizza rounds. I got you.
Pizza rounds,
Yeah.
pizza rounds. Yeah, pizza
Yeah.
rounds. Yeah.
And Don came in the chat one time. He said, "So you're trying to sell your trash to people? Or get rid of your trash?"
Oh.
I don't know what to say.
It's
Yeah, I
a
was
lot
like,
of pizza.
I actually got these rounds. I don't know what it was. Maybe out of chip boxes, tortilla chip boxes,
Oh,
back in
okay,
the day,
okay.
back about 40 years ago.
Oh.
Yeah, when I straight out of high school, I was doing some pizza rounds, but I was doing paintings, acrylic paintings,
Mhm.
and so a little bit different than the alcohol marker stuff.
A real fine artist.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I got paintings all over my house. And hopefully I'll get back to painting. One of the pizza rounds I did, on Euphoria's, I did break out the green paint. Everybody seemed to like that, so I'll have to continue. That's one that I have not finished yet that I need to.
So yeah, so you are a painter then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of got, well, since they didn't have the sequential artwork, in college,
But you
I
did
kind
go
of
to school for that?
gravitated towards the graphic design, but when that played out, I
Yeah.
kind of went into fine arts and did
Much
like
better.
3D sculpture and bronze casting and, so I've got bronzes here at the house I've done.
Big. How big are these bronzes?
They vary. I mean, since it takes a lot of metal and stuff, I try to be somewhat conservative with it, they're not too large, I've got one on a slate base. Let's see, I'm gonna have to make these tentacles some type of color. Let's try this. Tentacle porn.
Going to the Japanese anime.
Well, I thought that Solomon Grundy kind of looked like, to me, kind of looked like a little anime in that one that I drew.
Oh, you're right. You're right. This has some of that anime feel to it. Mostly it's in the nose, the eyes. I think I'm going to keep the clown in this piece. I'm just going to do verse. All right, I just get rid of that dude.
Bring in the clown. Oh.
Gone. Okay, let's make Hopper a little bit bigger here.
Yeah, see, you'll never take me alive, see?
Public domain characters. How do you know, like, what is public domain? You just like go online and search it, and
You can, yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's the background.
And it'll be the last thing you ever do.
I'm not about to do that. I'm just asking. I said maybe
You are.
maybe one day.
You are.
I mean,
Well,
I
I've
Superman.
considered.
I want to get Superman. That's what I'm waiting for. Isn't he coming up as public domain soon? Superman?
Batman and Superman will be coming up in 2035 and 36.
35.
Uh-huh. 2035. Yep. About 10 more years and they'll be public domain.
You gotta wait 10 years to get it.
Yeah.
Oh, you own all the rights then to all the movies and all that?
I mean, you could have a whole host of stuff ready to come out.
You're right. Yeah, do it now. All right, I see that.
Do it now, and you'll have 10 more. I mean, you could have a whole series, knowing that it's going to come out, You could.
Good, that's good.
I don't know, man.
So then I own all the shirts then. Once it's public domain and the toys, I own all of it. How do you get money for it? Like if it's public domain, and what do you, like, I don't understand. Like, can you get money on the movies?
I mean, look what they've done with the horror, the Winnie the Pooh, the horror.
Money on that. Popeye, I don't know if Popeye's public domain.
Yeah, Popeye is. Yep.
And they're making a lot of money off of it. So you just got to make the movie. Okay, and make the toys, the comics. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They're making some nice money on that stuff. Winnie the Pooh, right. Winnie the Pooh, the serial killer. They're making money on it. Lots of it. Oof. A little bit, makes you think.
He's a mean one, Mr. Grinch. The Grinch was only done in the 60s, though, so it won't be public domain in my lifetime. It's only about 60 years old. I don't know. He might hit public domain before I'm dead and gone.
Sleeping Beauty's got to be public domain, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Any of that stuff.
Somebody was talking about Sleeping Beauty today, as a matter of fact, in the chat, I think.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So just watch for what's on the tube on the TV, and I can just do it. So
they know. I mean, you can do a search. when will this be public domain, and it should tell.
Oh no, I'm just saying, like, with the Popeye and Winnie the Pooh, I can do that, right?
And Steamboat Willie. I mean,
really, Steamboat Willie?
Yeah.
Ooh. Video games similar to Steamboat Willie. So must be making money on.
Yeah,
Steamboat
there's been people doing stuff for with Mickey Mouse. Absolutely.
What?
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse is that? I can't believe that.
Because Steamboat Willie is public domain. So
yeah, the original Steamboat Willie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Very interesting.
So Disney can't be too happy about that, but there is life to these things. Eventually, all my characters, although howbeit these will be a long time coming for that, not in our lifetime, but that would kind of break my heart.
Oh no.
But
terrible. All that work.
It might breathe new life into it,
Oh, that's true. That does explain it. So it gives it that new life. Right. New view on it. The Winnie the Pooh. I'm gonna have Winnie the Pooh guest star in it. In my book, make a book. Right, guest star.
Right now, I'm just happy anybody takes an interest in it, but at some point, I don't know. I guess when they're not drawing things is when you need to be and not interested.
Mhm.
I don't want them to get bought out and not used, kind of like the Ultraverse characters that Marvel owns or some of the other stuff. They just buy the property to keep it off the
You know,
market.
yeah. Oh, to keep it off the market. Oh no.
Kind of like they do in movies, for an
Oh yeah.
option the movie, and they never come out with anything on it, but they
Is
have that way it doesn't come out. They don't want it to come out.
Malkovich is talking about doing something like that. John Malkovich with a
Mhm.
movie coming out in 2030, 2030 or something like that. I don't know. Like way in the future. Him and Rodriguez,
Mhm.
they made a movie and then they got it stored and it's gonna come out legally like way in the future. Like it's not for this time. They're saying it's for the future. I don't know. That's what I heard.
Mhm.
Trying to see it, but I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're definitely creative individuals. Malkovich, I really wanted to play instead of Ed Harris, Jackson Pollock, because he
Right.
looks a lot like Pollock.
Yeah.
He
Ed
did
Harris.
when he
Yeah.
was younger.
Yeah, he played him though, right? He played
Ed Harris played him.
Yeah, he played him. Okay, I don't think
Mhm.
Malkovich played him, but
They
you're right.
finally
Harris,
came
you're
out
right.
with a movie on Pollock, but called Pollock, but
Hmm.
I would have preferred to see Malkovich play him than Ed Harris.
Ah, I see.
I saw his early Mice and Men in the late '80s and thought, man, he could be
Terrific.
Jackson Pollock. And I was glad to see Pollock come out, get some kind of movie done on his life, because I think he was an interesting individual,
All that splatter
in
and
art.
paint. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was the first American artist to sell a painting for $1 million.
Whoa, I did not know that. The first American artist to do that. What
Well,
about the Basquiat guy?
I think the first artist, period, that
Oh
sold a
yeah.
painting for $1 million. I don't even think Picasso had done that, and
Oh no.
it did switch things over to the American market.
Good. Good.
New York City became the hub of what was happening, trending in art, because up to that time it was all European. The Europeans had the lock on the art scene, and then it, thanks to what Jackson and others did, it kind of switched the art scene over to New York, and it's never went back. It's been New York has been the art scene since the '40s, I guess.
Believe that what happened to Rob Reiner?
Yeah, it's sad.
His own son do that to him. I don't, and everybody knows he did it. That's craziness.
Yeah, not only him, but his mother. Double murder.
You're right. What? They had to go that far? Oh no! Come on, man.
Yeah, it must have been a rage killing, I would think.
Kind of stuff happened back in, not now. I mean, I don't even know how that's
Back
possible.
in
You're right. It's been a
Hollywood's
rage
history.
killing.
Yeah, I want to push the button and it says fight. So games, you know.
Yeah, man, the kid was young too. He's like an old man. He's like young,
I think
young
he's
kid.
in
Like,
his 30s,
was
young
he looked younger
uh,
than that. I guess he was in his
early
30s.
30s. He looked younger than what he really was, I think. Yeah.
He was promising. Looked like he could have been an actor, somebody famous. Then he got kind of fat and got a bald head and a beard, and his whole persona changed. I
Mhm.
don't know.
Well,
I
I
saw 2
mean,
different pictures of him.
Rob Reiner was a big director, you know.
Well, yeah, all the movies that Chuck did. I know him, but I guess he couldn't
Meathead.
follow. Yeah, meat. I just knew him as Meathead. That was
Uh-huh.
I know about Harry Met Sally. That's genius. That's genius. I know that, but damn, Meathead. Ugh.
Here you go.
What in the heck? Is that the tentacles coming out of his face?
Yeah. I could have
Oh.
did those a little bit better, you know, put
Oh, no,
highlight in
I'm not
there. But
saying that. I'm trying to understand it.
yeah, it's just basically tentacles coming out of a cow, you know.
Mm.
Very Lovecraftian.
Oh yeah, Lovecraft. Oh, you're right. They're all about tentacles and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
Cthulhu and all that. I didn't realize that when I was doing Bog, you know, but everybody that would see Bog was saying, "Oh, it looks like Cthulhu," and I didn't know the character Cthulhu.
Yeah, like is
Yeah.
that Satan or something like that? It's like, oh my God, Cthulhu.
Mhm.
I never thought that. I pictured the Swamp Thing, Man Thing,
Yeah.
the Bog. I was thinking Cthulhu. Come on now.
Yeah. So that one's done. Got 2 more done.
Hopper's gonna win this one.
Well, his mysterious power, you know, that I'm not going to mention.
Okay.
Maybe when we end the stream, I'll tell you his power, and you'll go, "Oh, that makes perfect sense." You know. I've recently wrote in why the director is called the director, so I know why he's called the director. It's not just a
Right.
name, you know. He's
Right.
I
That's
can't
very
tell you
interesting.
that
No,
though.
I'm not asking for that.
I'm
Yeah,
going to
I'm not.
do for your eye only envelopes for our 2 contest winners, and they will be the only one that gets that privy information.
Terrific. For that only.
Excuse me. That's something I came up with the other day. Is I was like, "Ooh, that's good. That's good. I like that."
For your eyes only. I might
Yep.
watch that tonight.
For your
Like the
eyes
card.
only. Yep.
I like the card that you do where you get it's like a membership into the Devil Flyer, the society, or you get a card. I can't wait
Yeah,
to get that.
and you get yeah, I know. I packaged up your thing without scanning it, and I was like, I need to scan that. Plus, I need to put his membership card in with it.
Yeah.
You know,
I can't
so
wait to get that.
yeah, I'm gonna have to get her to scan that and a few other things for me, since I haven't found my other scanner yet. I need to look for it. But yeah, your charter member card, and
Yes. I'll keep that in my wallet.
that will get, and you can sign it. You can put your name
I
on
can.
the, you
Good,
know,
good.
if you want to sign it, you can. That's up to you. It's a member signature. It's got a line there on the back for
Let's see.
everybody.
Wow. Those little things help. I mean, seriously, Rex. It's
Whoops.
not, it just helps. Just added bonus.
Yeah, you
added
can
bonus.
personalize it if you want. You know,
I
you
like
got
that
your
stuff.
membership card line there. You
Nobody's
can put your
doing
name
that.
on there.
Nobody's doing anything. I
Certified
like
member
that.
card, Devil Flyer, charter member card. The only way you can get it was back my last campaign on the Ash Can and or on this campaign.
Good.
And this entitles you to free stuff from now on. And the very first thing that you're going to get with that is a card, original artwork. You're going to get that's why I'm doing these. These are going to go out with your certified cards. Everybody will get a second, because everybody who backed Devil Flyer gets a head sketch, right, of a character.
Okay. Perfect.
But since I said, well, what can I send out with the I might as well send out some item, right, with the certified member card. What should I do? Well, I had some cards made up, sketch cards, and you'll get another free piece of artwork. So you get a head sketch in this, and I've got a stretch code as well, where you can receive possibly some more original artwork by me. If you buy the big bundle, you're going to get a big head sketch like this, a larger
Yeah,
piece,
that is a
and
nice piece.
you can see how much larger that is.
Oh wow, art pieces.
Just kind of as a thank you for backing the big bundle. And I do have a stretch goal where you get a second head sketch, if we make that much on the campaign. Yeah, you could wind up with 4 or 5 pieces of original artwork, and all that's going to be published. So you not only get free art, but all of it's been published. You can point and say it's in this book, published. Everybody's head sketch is going to be in the art book.
And are you still taking pledges?
Yes, we recently got a couple of backers on the campaign. We are now up to 76 backers, $4,316. So we went over $4,300 on the campaign, and we are $183, $184 away from getting our next stretch goal for everybody, which is 4 more. Wait a minute. It's Chrome tab. There we go. Bring up the campaign here. So yeah, we went off 4,300, and then we got some money on top of that. Somebody bought a digital tier, so we are just a few dollars away, just a little bit away from unlocking the Bog 6 a.m. sticker there, and 4 more pages added. Probably to the art book, because I want to keep the regular book, Devil Flyer, at 48 pages, so that I can do a newsprint version of it that'll go out to the comic book shops. And after we reach this goal here, I'm hoping that we get at least to 5,000 so that we can unlock this Hopper sticker and this Lady Hopper sticker.
I need that. I need to come out.
There he's colored sort of in that pinkish, although that was a lighter pink that they used on the cover. Works good for Lady Hopper. She's actually a different type of pink than he is. Magenta. Rob did me a couple of hoppers. Here's one using his code powers, his bio code powers.
Oh, bio code.
Bio heat and bio, and here she's kind of using her bio heat power.
Interesting. Cold and heat. I didn't know.
Cold and heat, and they've got another power. Hopper's got another power. Right. Pretty soon I'll be able to show you the Devil Flyer trading card, because I sent the file over to them to be printed up. I've got to get with them and talk about exactly how I want it done. But you'll get pretty soon I'll have these to look at, the Devil Flyer trading card, the zigzag magnet, because they're going to be making the magnet as well, and the midnight trading card will be printed, and the Sea Demon card drawn by Apex and inked and spot colored by me. with the Omer Glitch Bog on the back, watercolor piece that LZ bought. All those will be printed up here pretty soon, and I'll have them for everybody to look at. This one I did not send them. I did this Devil Flyer about, it's going to be a full card. That's the mail up card. If you were on the sign up and you back my book, you get this card. It's the only way to get this full card. Everybody gets a head sketch. Everybody gets a free 6 a.m. Devil Flyer sticker just for purchasing. And then, of course, the certified member card we talked about. That entitles you to a free sketch card done by me in color. Got new art up on the campaign, of course. The Bog by King of the Swamp from 2019. The Dr. K piece done by Ryan. The Croc Bog done by Ryan. There's Sand Devil. Red Valkyrie owns that piece. She bought that on one of her auctions. So she's got the original to that, done by me. Still got to do Kill Dragon and Blood Dragon, so I might draw them tonight. Sargasso there. These are small pieces. But yeah, that artwork's up there. I put a Euphoria head sketch up there for sale and a Zeitgeist in color. What they might look like in color. Some pizza rounds that are all in color. Thunder Rock. There's the Twisted Man round. Kind of different, that beige brown of the cardboard, huh? Colors come out a little different. But yeah, I've been working on developing stuff that'll be coming out. So you have a front and back cover here by Dionysus of the Art of Devil Flyer book. And I have additional material in there and a 10-year visual history of Bog. 10 years of drawing Bog.
Man, years.
By the sticker book, you get a Hopper sticker. There he is on the cover. It'll look like that, except it'll be done in color. This iteration of him will probably be orange, more true to his color.
Oh, good.
Because he didn't color that one, but I'll have him digitally color it. And you get a Cortex 6 a.m. sticker. Trading cards are looking nice. I got to get the t-shirts up too, so I can start wearing the t-shirts. We'll have the t-shirts
You gotta
up
put
before the closing.
The Bog, that new cartoon Bog. You got to make a shirt of that one.
Oh, Funko Bob. Bog.
I didn't see that up there.
Yeah, Funko Bog. Yeah. I still want a midnight. I still want a midnight t-shirt. Maybe on the next campaign though, because Midnight's going to have her own book at some point. And they're going to be, it's going to have a linking cover, issue 1 and 2, telling her story. It's going to be a sideways issue, sideways linking cover. I don't think it's ever been done.
That's true.
So it'll be like, find 2 comics here. You think I could find some comics?
Right behind you on the rack. You got the rack right behind you.
Yeah. Well, here's one. I mean, this shows you what you can do. Chrono Comics. I don't know. Look at that. You talk about homemade.
Wow. Yeah, that's highlight.
And it even came with an old note that's even aged. That's how old that note is,
Yeah.
paid $2.69 for this thing.
And it
Oh.
came with a note.
Here's an old one on your A Time of Decision. It's a comic book on voting, why you should vote, from the
Oh.
1950s. Harvey file copy. Here's some wartime ones here that was like on military, 132 fun pack pages. Cheers.
Oh, yes.
Little digest size.
I like that
Only
too.
one staple. This is only one staple right there in the middle for wartime rationing,
Holy.
because metal was at a premium, right? All the
Right.
metal needed to go to armament and not staples. Still staple. And then here's one, Army and Navy Fun Parade number 56.
Yeah. They know how to make them good. That's true. Army, Navy fun. I like it. Cheers. I like all of it.
Mm-hmm. These are all Harvey file copies that were in their warehouse. Fun Parade number 48.
Whoa.
Another military comic. And again, all these are probably one or two staples. I don't know, maybe one. Here's
So Rex, I'm heading out at 9. Just so
okay.
You know.
At 9. Well, it's only about 8 right now, so you're gonna be here for another hour. Army and Navy Fun Parade.
50 where I'm at. I got 10 more minutes.
Oh, you're okay. So you're on
Eastern time.
time.
Man,
Okay.
Eastern time. I'm in Florida. Yeah.
And Army and Navy Fun Parade there. Girl in a bottle with a very small island. Man, answer to his prayers. So I'll take a couple of these Charltons to do it. So basically it would be like this. I would be, Midnight's going to have a book like this, a linking. And I was thinking, when I do that, I got 2 back covers too.
To link again.
I could have a linking scene. But the whole issue is going to be sideways, right? The 2 issues. So you'll have issue 1 and you'll have issue 2, and they link together into one big cover.
Yeah.
And on the 1 will be guys on horseback in the dust behind the stagecoach, which they'll be firing at her and she'll be firing back. Yeah. It'll be one long landscape scene. See?
Oof.
And then on the back, I got to figure out what to do with that, because that's a long landscape scene that could be linked up too. I didn't think about that till recently. I was like, oh, I need to think up of a back cover design for that. If it's something I'm doing, always doing, is thinking.
That's correct.
Yeah, that's the way to do it. It comes in drips and drabs, and sometimes like a flood, and sometimes not at all.
My goal, and I got the hopper drawn finally.
Yeah.
Finally accomplished it.
Yeah, I can see you gonna. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like that, I've been trying the whole time.
Now
The whole time. Yeah, stretch out a little bit. I'm trying the whole time to get hopper on here. Got him out of here finally.
So you done Beat Down, you done Hopper, you done Twisted Man.
Yeah. Write it down. I'm trying to remember it. Yeah.
Oh, all of them? What you trying to do?
Impact. I think I did Impact.
Did you do an Impact?
You did
do an Impact, didn't you?
He had the red hair. He had the red head mask, and then he had the mask.
Oh,
on top of
yeah. I thought you hadn't done him yet.
Yeah.
But you did do him already.
I think I did.
Yeah. I'm excited about him. He's going to be kind of a hop around Spider-Man type character, you know.
Very Ditko inspired. Very Ditko.
It was. I think it was that Ditko kind of stuck in my head, and it just popped in my head, you know, this sort of how to do his eyes, his eye mask. Now this I've considered getting graded, getting slabbed This is a newer book. It's past 2000. I'm not sure what year it is. Let me look it up real quick. And I'll tell you why. Because it's a barcode and it's less than 1% of the run. There wasn't very many of these made.
Rarity.
Now, whatever the total run was, you know.
See, right.
And I'll show it to you here in a minute. Just let me look it up for additional information on eBay. Let's find one of these things and see what it's worth, or not necessarily worth, but why have I got printers up here? What the hell? How'd that come up? Oh, I don't know. These strange things have been popping up for me. That's not a good sign, is it?
No. Have Omar look
Son,
at that for you.
Your whole system is getting ready to crash, Rex.
Trying to scare you. Don't believe that, Rex. I just X out of it. I just let's get out of here. That's not real. Nobody has a computer that tells
All
them.
right, here's a graded 9.6. Here's a 9.6.
9.6.
Winter Soldier. Let's see. Here's one. But now I think theirs is going to say direct issue down there. Let me check this. Just this one's signed. Yeah, it says direct on. Oh, mine says direct edition too. Direct edition. So direct editions are not the barcoded ones. I was thinking it was.
Yeah, your Defenders at. I like that. I remember Sabrina was shopping Defenders for you. Anything under 50.
Oh, yeah, number 50. Yeah, that's a great one. Highest grade is 9.8. Here's the book, though. Let me show you this 9.8 in a slab. It's a great retro type Captain America cover.
Oh, yes.
See there, got the old sort of Stroberg cover or whatever is and then
that's
more
not
modern
Kirby.
Winter Soldier, Bucky and the Plains. It's great. Let's see. Logo and part of cover reprinted from Captain America number 27, June 1943. Bucky regains his memories in this issue. Steve Epping cover and art. Came out in 2006. Nice cover. But mine's a direct edition. I was thinking it was a barcoded, you know.
This is better?
Oh, yeah. That would be less than 1% of the run. Anything past 2000, you're going to get less than 1% of the run. If you got something that was on a stands, because the stands had disappeared almost completely by that time. See, the way it works, Raul, and I got a few minutes to tell you this. You had newsstands, right? Forever. And then they started a few direct things starting in like 77 Star Wars era, you know. Very few. The ones that had the little diamond boxes or maybe blank or maybe the barcode has got a line through it, things like that. Well, they finally went to the direct market, right? Where they were going directly to comic book shops. Dazzler number 1 wasn't even on the stands. You can't find a Dazzler on the stands copy because they didn't make it.
Oh.
It went straight to the comic book shops. The only way to get that book was from a comic book shop. So about 3 to 5 years later, 1987's when the newsstand started slipping. And more of the books were going to comic book shops than they were at like your grocery stores, pharmacies, wherever you could find comics, till they totally disappeared, right? 1987, they slid down, the newsstand print slid down to 38%. That's how much. It was half and half in 1986, and it slipped down to about 38% in 1987. By the end of the 80s, it was down to about 10% of the run was at newsstands. And as you progress in the 90s, by the end of the 90s, you're about down to 1%. And past to the year 2000 or so, it's less than 1% of the run. Very rare. And I think that's where I'm going to make out as a bandit on some of my issues that I've actually got, because they're barcoded. I bought this comic shop out, and they're barcoded, you know, and they're like early 90s. That's why the one that I had graded, my 8.5 first appearance of Harley Quinn, what makes it even sweeter, it was a stand copy.
Oh,
And that's why it had that little breakage of color, you know, because you always got that break in the spine because people were thumbing through them and
yeah.
bending
Oh
them
no.
over the wire, you know.
Mhm.
But it wasn't that prominent. Apparently, that comic shop that I bought out had somehow acquired, probably from trade-ins or something, I don't know,
Mhm.
these ones that were on the stands. And those are, you know, past, not like in the 80s, beginning of the 90s, were like 1% of the run. So 99% of the run was going to comic shops, and only 1% was going to your pharmacies, your groceries. They were starting to dry up very quickly. It was half and half, and then they slid down to 38%, and then it just kept declining after that. I know around here, my stores that had that declined very quickly.
Oh man, I'm heading out now. I'm heading out.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Take care.
You too. Thank you.
Say the magic words, and we'll both get out of here. Jeez, so selfish. Keep collecting. How